It says live on the screen.
Says you're live.
But I'm not sure you live on YouTube.
Should be. Yeah, we're live on YouTube, baby.
You're live on Discord.
Imagine. Yeah, we're live. We're live.
It says you are.
All right, cool.
What's up, people? So real quick, if you're looking at the layout, and it looks different to you, that's because BitCloud.
Excuse me?
BitCloud was sleeping, doing something, and I thought he wasn't going to be here. And BitCloud, if you don't know, he helps me out by running the show in the background. But I haven't heard from him. I checked his Twitter. He hadn't tweeted anything in like 10, 11 hours. I'm like, God damn, like, is he working? I don't know, because, he was working at a late job. So anyway, this is why you've seen the different layout, but it's all good. As long as we get to go live and talk with you guys, the last podcast of 2021. I got the same old, you know what I mean? I got Solid Rev, I got BitCloud. We're going to break down, our most anticipated games for the new year. We're going to break down what are the most disappointing games for the year. I know there's a bunch of games you guys probably had on your radar and came out and you're like, man, that shit was a letdown. What's up, Peggy? I see you, man. Blake, Space, what's up? So yeah. That's just what it is. BitCloud, what's up, man? How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. What's up? Last show of 2021. Awesome.
Are you good?
Yeah, good, man. Perfectly good.
That's good to hear. What's up, Rev?
What's up? What are we doing, man? Let's go.
Yeah, I'm just setting this shit up. So, Rev, couple things. So you're a new podcaster now, huh? You're on Review Tech. Look at you. You got all these contracts. Everybody wants a piece of Rev now.
No, that ain't it. There was a lot more people than me on
looking
that
like
podcast.
Dr. Disrespect. I see you, Rev. I see you.
You know what? A slap in the face. Somebody said, Rev, Blaze, if Rev cancels another podcast, but yeah, he can show up for the big, maybe you're just not big enough YouTuber. That's what they said. Maybe I'm just not a big enough YouTuber, to be consistent with you.
How many podcasts have I done with you now, Blaze?
A lot. 17 plus your channel. Maybe. So there's probably 30 podcasts damn there.
Exactly. I don't even want to hear it.
But
these drive me crazy, dude.
Dude, they work. I got mine's right here. They work. Legit.
I don't like it.
But yeah, I just briefly want to say too to the chat, thank you. I know we had a little hiatus, but we're gonna be back. This year's been trash in terms of games. I'm sorry. If there's a game, I see people saying this is the best year, one of the best years of gaming. Look how Microsoft ended up in Forza, and Forza is great and Halo's, but dude, other than the last few months, it's been a really mediocre, and I'm being nice to this year. It's been really mediocre for gaming.
Has it been mediocre, or are you just mad because Rev was right about you this year?
What was he right about?
That you were gonna put more hours into Xbox games than you were in the PlayStation games.
Yeah, I called that one. That was easy though.
Yeah, but what came off of PlayStation?
Ratchet and Clank, you haven't beaten?
Haven't even played.
No, haven't touched Ratchet and Clank. Jesus Christ, what else came out of PlayStation?
Deathloop.
Deathloop came out. You didn't touch Deathloop. And it's funny, you got Deathloop for free. We got it early. A friend of ours, we got a good friend of ours got it for us early in the industry. So shout out to him. He knows what he is. He didn't play that.
So what the hell did I buy it for, Blaze? If you got it for free?
No. See, he's saying we got it for free. I didn't get shit for free. He got a copy.
We got it. We got it for free.
You got it for free.
We got it for free. It was a special code that was sent to both of us. Stop it. Cut that shit off. Get you a free copy. You didn't want to redeem it because you already had it. Exactly. No, don't start.
I'll expose you. I'll expose you right after this stream. But yeah,
let's just start.
Anyway, Deathloop was trash. You know what I mean? So yeah, Rev. You know what? Rev? You're usually never wrong. But you were right. Halo Infinite was took a lot of time up, and it still is eating up my time. I was just playing multiplayer with Rev last night with him and his kiddos, and no joke, with a full team, this shit is kind of fun. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys.
Yeah.
So
we steamrolled that last team.
Bro, it's so satisfying.
Bad.
Bro, when you're doing good, it is so satisfying. Halo, like when you're rolling, man, it's awesome. Vehicles.
So when you're getting shit on, it's enraging. Isn't that any game though?
Yeah, it really is. It really is. Multiplayer is this. Multiplayer. Unless I'm really invested in it, I don't even want to know anymore, bro. I really don't. I don't care about multiplayer. I'd rather co-op is different. Co-op, I'm all about. Multiplayer, dude, getting pissed off, man. This shit is unhealthy for me. Period. Even golf. I can't even play mini golf. Dude, I get too.
I know you're not good anymore.
I lose.
I know.
And this is why, because I got big cloud.
I had to do it. I had to piss him off.
Bro, big cloud, like when we're playing a competitive game, Rev, he'll just say the word like, yeah, dude, you just don't have it anymore. He'll just like, and dude, I'll just ignore it. It's nothing. But after the 30th time,
that's why I persist. All I hear is big class, shut the hell up. That's all I hear. I'm like, yep, I won.
But seeing that, we got another 3 days until the next year. I think January.
I feel like this year went back pretty quick too.
Really quick. The last 2 years have been awful in terms of just
the state of the world.
State of the world, state of everything. Plus trash games, you're looking at a depressed 2 years. So I think we got Dying Light is the first game that hits, followed by Horizon, followed by Elden Ring, and then Sifu is in the middle of that. Plus, I think you sent me a list on Xbox. They got the Crossfire X, which looks dope, but who knows what that game's gonna be like? Those little clips they shown look really nice, but until I play it, I can't say shit. But it looks cool. But yeah, that dude, Elden Ring, Horizon, dude. Even Rev, doesn't give a fuck about Horizon. You're just tempted to play it because of how beautiful that game is. Like, damn, like, you know what? It's a new PS5 game. Let me just try it. Now he'll probably put 10 hours and drop it just like the other one. I don't think a new environment, a new city, extra weapons, a parachute, none of that's going to change his perspective on the gameplay, his involvement with the character, fighting the enemy, shooting wooden sticks at metal dino. It's not going to change the way he feels for the game, but you never know. Maybe it grabs him and he ends up liking it. You know what I mean, Rev? What do you think? You think it can surprise you, this Horizon, or it has no chance?
Yeah.
So what is this? Is this our most anticipated? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. Well, I was going to get to that. Yeah. So if next year, let's just say the games that we know of, right, Rev? The games that we absolutely know for sure are coming up.
Mm-hmm.
What's your give me your top? Oof, I don't want to say 5. I feel like that's too much.
Too much.
Barely 5 as it is.
Top 3. Can I get a top 3? Do you think you can fill in 3
for 2022?
Yeah.
Crap, man. I don't even know what's coming out. Obviously, Dying Light 2.
Dying Light 2, God of War, Ragnarok, Horizon.
God of War.
Horizon.
No, definitely not Horizon.
Elden Ring's
definitely not Elden Ring. Could care less about that.
Crossfire X is coming out.
No, don't care.
I'll
play it. I'll play all of these, like Blaze said. See, we have Game Share. Matter of fact, I sent Blaze this list.
Yeah, read that list now.
There's this PlayStation guy that always tweets out PlayStation stuff that people retweet. So he said, are you more excited for February or March? So February, you got Dying Light 2, Elden Ring, Sifu, Horizon Forbidden West, King of Fighters, and Crossfire X. March, you have Gran Turismo 7, Stranger of Paradise, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which is Borderlands, Triangle Strategy, never heard of it, Babylon's Fall, and GTA 5 Next Gen. So keep in mind, me and Blaze game share. You guys in the comments, if you're not game sharing, you need to game share ASAP.
For real.
If you don't know what it is, tell us in the comments, and we'll get you right. So Blaze says he's buying Dying Light 2, Elden Ring, and Horizon Forbidden West. So because he buys those games, I'll have access to them. I already own Dying Light 2 on PC because Vic gifted it to me. I'll definitely try Horizon Forbidden West because it is so good looking. I put 20 hours into the first one. Combat just fell flat. I'm assuming the same thing out of this, but graphically, dude, I'm not even going to pretend it doesn't look good. You know what I mean? Elden Ring, not my type of game, but it's open world, so I'll try it. Crossfire X, it's Game Pass, right? Isn't that Game Pass?
It is, yeah.
Definitely, I'll try it out. Gran Turismo 7, I'll buy that. I'll buy Sifu. So Blaze has all access to the games that I buy. And I'll buy the Borderlands expansion. The only reason I want Borderlands expansion, the only reason, what, you want me to say the name?
Say the real name, man. Come on.
Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, okay, is because I saw a trailer and there's a hammer in that game that looks badass. That's it. It'll probably be trash. I don't know. I played Borderlands 3 for what? I don't know, 2 hours and hung it up. But I'll buy that just because he's buying 3 games. So,
bro, Borderlands is a
GTA
great game.
5 next gen, they need to come out and they need to show us something.
You know that's just going to be just like that San Andreas.
Dude, if it's 60 FPS, I'm getting it. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit.
That's enough for you, 60 FPS?
That's enough. That's enough. I'll get it. I'll play it again.
All the effort is going into the multiplayer for it to look like what we saw. The online.
Yeah, but most anticipated, I'd say Dying Light 2, God of War. And I don't know. What else is coming?
Shit.
That I'm interested in.
Gran Turismo?
Nah, I'm not hyped for that because Gran Turismo, what was it? The last one on PS4 Pro?
That was a light version of it.
I didn't like that, dude. I didn't like the way the cars felt. The image quality was questionable. It looked kind of cartoonish, you know what I mean? Yeah. And Forza 5 kind of fell flat for me. So I'm kind of burnt on racers right now. But I can't think of nothing else. What's the chat saying for games that are coming in 2022?
Or next year too? The DLC, something like that.
Cuphead. Ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit.
Yeah, you playing that Cuphead? Game Pass.
Tiny Tina. Yeah, when Rev's like, yeah, I'll buy seafood this and he's like TWT. I'm like, TWT. I knew what it was. I just wanted him to write Tina's World, you know. But because if you like Borderlands, fuck what the name says. It's Borderlands, maybe with different characters, but there's fun to be had in Borderlands. I'm very surprised that's not a game you went with your son and played. I'm surprised he don't even like that. I'm surprised
he don't like it. He
don't like it. What?
Otherwise, we would have played it. Yeah, trust me. I tried to get him to play.
Forgot about Scorn. It's another one. Scorn is another.
I don't know what that is.
It's that game with the weird guns that like act like appendages. They come.
No. Those guns look retarded. I can't. Yeah. I can't walk around wielding rotten fruit as a gun. You know what I mean?
Isn't that Metro? What's that Metro game coming out?
Wait, Breath of the Wild 2.
Stalker 2. We could put that down as most anticipated.
Facts.
Okay, so Dying Light 2, Stalker 2, God of War. Naturally, I'd take God of War Ragnarok over all of them.
Now, I'm hoping that you buy, Vic got you Dying Light 2. What I'm hoping is you boot it up and it runs awful. Then you come on home to the PlayStation. We co-op, bro. We haven't played a co-op game.
I don't want to co-op it, dude.
Bro, we beat the first one like that.
That's an immersive single-player game, dude.
Okay, but why did we beat the first one the whole game?
After I already beat it, though.
That's wrong. And we did the DLC. Remember when they had added?
We never beat the DLC.
We didn't beat it, but we put 20 hours into it.
Yeah.
Whatever. But it'll be there for your, just to see how it looks and runs. I'm kind of worried. I don't think, and Grand Theft Auto being 60, I doubt it, Rev. I doubt it, man.
Dude, it's 60. I promise you. It's going to be 60.
What if it ain't 60? They just add more.
It is. If it's not 60, I will roast the shit out of that video.
I'm just saying, you see what they did with this definitive edition of the classics.
But those are 60 FPS. Well, they're up to 60
they're
FPS.
Up to. Yeah, they're up to.
And already the frame rate's much smoother. I fired it up yesterday on Series X. Dude, the frame rate is so much smoother than it was at launch. It's like they damn near got it fixed.
They did.
It still drops. It still stutters, but it's way better.
Is it way better?
Yeah, it's way better. GTA 5 will be 60 FPS. Mark it down. I can't even believe you guys would question that.
Because, dude,
I don't know just how half-assed they've been acting with their shit. Like, they're like, hey, we got more DLC coming for GTA 5. No update for 6.
And Big Cloud, tell me not, bro. Like, the main complaint is like, dude, I can't tell the difference. Are they showing the PS4 version of GTA? So my thing is like, yo, they're going to crank that resolution up. They're going to prioritize the resolution. They're going to maybe add some special effects. And who knows if that's going to hinder They better be an
I
option.
mean,
just give us an option.
Answer me this, Blaze. Did you notice a difference when you saw the last little GTA 5 little trailer-ish thing we saw? I didn't see a difference. I really didn't. I don't know what they possibly do. Yeah.
It's
so I don't
hard
know
to say
what people really expect in terms of a graphical difference. In order for that to be a graphical difference, I would have to say be like a full-blown remake for the next gen con. You know what I mean? Like all out type of thing.
Yeah.
This is still using the same assets, just toned up a bit. And you might look sharper in some instances. That's really it. I don't see much else out of the game. And personally, I'm not even excited for the shit. I already beat it. It's like I have it on PC. It's like I don't see myself even bother putting time in it.
GTA is a special game, man.
No, it is. But when it's a game you've already legit played and you know how big the world is and how much shit they threw in.
Bro, it's a PS3 game, right?
Yeah.
We forget that shit.
Yeah, we got it on PS3, then we got it on PS4. And look, we're here again. PS5. That's 3 damn generations of the same damn game. 3. At what point are you going to go, I'm tired. I don't want to play this anymore. Where's GTA 4? Give me a GTA 4 remake.
That would be awesome.
I would take GTA 4 over that shit.
Hell yeah.
GTA 4 is so underappreciated. You know what I mean? It's very underappreciated. The detail they put in there. Like, for example, you aiming the gun at a cop. The cops don't immediately start fucking shooting at you. You know what I mean? Until you start shooting. Or when they stop you and pull you over, let's say you hit their car, they'll ask you, hey, like for your license or something like that.
They're much more subtle.
Then they'll start shooting. It's like, oh, they're more realistic in that.
Bro, GTA 4 is how it used to be, and GTA 5 is how real world cops are right now.
Yeah.
It's like he's got a gun. Pop, pop,
in the arm. Remember how when you shoot somebody in the arm, they start limping with their arm, they'll start grabbing their arm, running away, or shooting in their leg, they'll start crawling away. You don't see that in GTA 5. It makes you question, again, what's the point? What are you adding to this game? Are you adding those type of physics?
No, they're not
No, you're not adding those mechanics. So I'm
not give me 3 games, Big Cloud.
I mean, you already know. Because I'm all over this day one. I don't know if you want to co-op this, but if not, I'm gonna disappear even further. Elden Ring is my top priority for next gen. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Number 2, I would have to say Ragnarok, and 3 would be Horizon. Easy. Those are my top 3.
Can't even get mad at that list.
Yeah, dude. Like Elden Ring after the shit that we played with Demon Souls. You know what I mean? Like after seeing Elden Ring, I was like, that's all you want. You just want more of that style of game.
But that Demon Souls in Elden Ring, there's levels. It's not going to look Demon Souls. It's going to look really nice, but not.
Yeah, it looks good, but it's not like crazy as detailed, right? As Demon Souls. And the reason why, because this, from what I remember, is bigger.
It's an open world game, number 1.
Yeah,
it's a cross-gen game, number 2. Demon Souls are strictly PS5 game. But anyway, that's a good list. Yeah. Let me just read this super chat, or else we're gonna scroll down. He's I am cold, hold me with the $20 donation. He said, be real to the game, Blaze. Horizon is trash. It looks good, but it's trash. You know what I mean?
You missed
I know what you mean, bro. I know what you mean.
You missed a few, actually.
I agree.
I mean, look, the game has always intrigued me, the open world. Aloy is, listen, I don't care if you get mad at this, people. Aloy is not an intriguing character. Like you don't gravitate to Aloy. Like, oh, this lady, she's so mysterious. She's just kind of, run the middle type of girl. Like, I'm not,
You know what's crazy? I'm glad you said that. Because you know that chick from Returnal?
Yeah.
That chick you kind of relate to more than you do Aloy. And that chick barely talks in Returnal. You know what I'm saying? She mostly dies. You get snippets of her past. That's it. Aloy, she has tons of dialogue. And it's like, what's the point? It doesn't lead to shit. You're doing all these fetch quests.
She's boring, and all her outfits are trash.
They all look the same.
They're all garbage.
Except for that futuristic one. The one
the sparkle.
The sparkle one. That one was the best in the game.
Mike Brown, by the way, you've been bro. It's the only one I missed. Mike Brown, he's like, you've been a member for 3 months.
No, you missed for you.
No, I'm looking at the chat, bro. That I am cold. Hold me's the first one.
No, you had one before that.
Which one?
Yeah, Suffer So Proud.
You had one from
after.
Bro, no, I didn't. I am cold. Hold me's the first one.
Okay, so I just saw the mic around. I thought you had more than that.
Ollie Smith, you didn't get him.
Yeah. That's after.
Yeah, that's next. That was next. But Big Cloud got me confused. I'm looking at 2 screens. But anyway, you know what? Horizon had shitty ass. You're right. The outfits. I remember like, what's the benefits? Light armor, heavy armor, they all look the same. Look, Aloy's not a hot girl. It'd be one thing if she was.
She ain't bad, but she's just.
She's not Leah.
She's boring. She's dull. She's boring. Let's be real. And you guys tell me what you think about this. Horizon Zero Dawn, you got these dinosaurs with incredible detail that are mechanical. They're robots. Where are the guns? Why? Listen, it's wooden arrows. It's the equivalent of shoot a wooden arrow at a car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how many arrows are going to take before that engine dies? It's just a silly concept to me. I feel like if it were like a Mad Max setting and you had like these armor-piercing rounds and stuff like that, it'd be a much better game. Horizon Zero Dawn, I talked about this in the last podcast. If it were real dinosaurs, I would enjoy Horizon Zero Dawn a lot more.
Oh, okay.
Me too.
Okay.
Me too.
Same world, same graphics, all that's just real dinosaurs. I'd like it a lot more. Arrows going into flesh is so much more satisfying. Than it going
it's funny. We had this conversation though, Ref. We had this conversation.
Did we? Okay.
Because you're not going to get in those type of games that's going to go with crazy gore. Because if you go with real flesh dinosaurs, you got to add gore and
Yeah, but that I don't see them having a problem with dinosaur blood and shit like that. Like, what's the big deal?
Look at damn Horizon. These are robots. You barely see blood.
Well, you kill people in the game though.
Yeah, but you barely see blood too.
Yeah, I know. Even killing people.
You know what I'm saying? You barely see blood. You barely see blood.
Like a headshot in Halo Infinite is more satisfying than a headshot in Horizon Zero Dawn. That's concerning to me.
It is. Ali Smith, you want to read this one, Rev? He said he mentioned to you.
Mentioned on Twitter to Rev recently that I was expecting my first child. Congratulations. Was wondering how you guys manage gaming hobbies with responsibilities and children. Love the podcast, bros. Trial and error, man. You know what I mean? You'll find the time. Good thing about babies is
they sleep.
They sleep and they don't sleep, But I assume you're going to be having help, so you'll find a way, man. It's just going to work itself out. Don't think about it. It's natural. It's in your DNA to handle this. Okay, so just don't worry about it, and trust me, it'll be no problem. It's gonna be a struggle for sure, but the less you think about it, the better off you're gonna be.
Diapers.
You're gonna psych yourself out and be more stressed out than you have to be.
Yeah, bro. Ali, diapers. When you see the price of diapers and the price of formula, and shit like that, you're gonna look at those microtransactions a little bit different. Like, god damn, it's a box of diapers. But look, I will say this: when I had my son recently, my girl, I would hear my son cry, because I would be sleeping in the other room because she would always, and I would delay my wake up for like a minute, but because I knew there's nothing I can do. Only thing I can do is go to my girlfriend, see if she needs a bottle. She needs a rag, a diaper. Like, there's nothing I can do because my girl's got the juice. I don't got the juice. I can't give him my nipple. So she was always there's nothing but all you can do is be there to, support. Hey, you need anything? No. And she would just weigh me back down, like, go to bed. Like, what are you doing? Like, there's nothing you can do. But, you'll find time, man. You'll find time. But I will say those little moments of seeing like your daughter or son, I forgot what you said. I don't know if you know what it is, if it's a girl or a boy, but yeah, I know, right? But those moments where like you see personality from your kids for the first time, like them laughing or how they act or how they react, that shit right there, dude, is super important, dude. Like, I don't know how somebody can be a deadbeat dad, but we're not going to get into that. But yeah, congratulations, and you'll find time, dude. I got 3, and listen, I got 3 kids, and look, I'm telling you right now, shit, you got to play your games, man. You got to have your time. So you'll be playing games just really late at night. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Hey, before you go, let me tell Ali something real quick. I wish I'd have known this. There's gonna be times when that baby is crying, and you've done everything you can do for that baby. You have fed her, him, changed, rocked, everything you can do, burped, and they still cry. And I remember a situation with my daughter. I was losing my mind with this girl, and she would not stop screaming. And the wife had gone back to work. I'm calling her. I'm like, leave work. I can't deal with it. And she's like, I can't leave work, because she had taken months and months off for this. So I'm losing my mind, dude. And then I called my mom, and she said, listen, if you've done everything you can do, she's fed, she's changed, put her in the crib, close the door, and let her cry. I was like, let her cry. She said, trust me, just do it. Don't lose your mind over this. Just do what I told you to do. My mom had 9 kids, so I feel like she knows what she's talking about. That's what I did. And it kills you, because they're in there screaming. You feel like they want something. Maybe something's wrong with them. Dude, 5 minutes, sound asleep. 5 minutes of crying, sound asleep. Me being in there, what do you want? I don't know what to do for you. All that did was make her more stressed out and made her cry harder.
Bro, they feel your stress. They absolutely feel.
Dude, they absolutely do.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Dude, you sound like me. I would call my girl like, and my girl like, honey, look, I told you. I'm like, babe, it's not about the food or the changing the diaper. Like, he won't stop crying. It's the same situation. And I remember saying the same thing, like, when you get out of work, she's like, I told you, I get out of work at 8. How many times I got to tell you? I get out at 8 o'clock, bro, because I'm like, dude, this shit, it gets hard, man. When it's not,
women are better at it. They're just better at it. They're built for it. I don't care if you want to call it sexist or not. They're the mothers. They're made for this shit. You know what I mean? And we're not.
Bro, they spent 9 months in their body, like every little feeling, hearing their voice, like echoing their voices. Their mother's voice is little echoing into their, like, it's dude, listen. And when I saw my son come out of that, listen.
It scars you a little bit, huh?
Dude. She's like,
she been faking this whole time.
Hang on.
Wow.
Acting like it hurts. Wow. This lying ass bitch.
Oh, it hurts. It's so big. Wrong. Fucking listen. And the nurse was like, come on, come look. And she's like, actually, wait. A lot of people pass out. Are you gonna pass out? I'm like, no, I'm not gonna pass out. And I look, and I see a head, dude. I damn near almost did it. And she's like, you want to cut the cord? I'm like, it's a moment you'll never forget. And then it's a moment where you're like, damn, dude, life, like, this is real life, man. Like, once that happens, something changes in you, like, where, like, you're responsible for that child, dude. Don't matter. Like, you're responsible. And that puts amount of pressure on you, dude. Like, that, me and my problems mentally came after my son. It just put amount of pressure on me, dude, where I had to cope with it. Like, damn, like, how am I gonna, what about if you don't have this? And you know what? You just got to take it day by day and do the best you can. That's the only thing you can do, is take it day by day and do the very best you can. And as long as you're being the best version of you that you can be for that day, you'll be fine. Trust me. And then you got support. So shout out to my mom and shit, man. Jeez.
Dude, I'm trying to tell you, my mom, I think I told you this story. My mom had my youngest sister at the house with my dad, just my dad at the house. Keep in mind, she's had 9 kids. When she was done giving birth, she went into the kitchen and made them food. I tell people that, they don't believe it. All my brother and my sisters witnessed this. Think about that. For no epidural, no shots, nothing.
No epidural.
Natural birth. Nothing.
Wow.
Nothing.
Well, she was at the hospital, right?
No. In the bedroom, she gave birth.
For all of them?
No, the last one.
Okay.
The last one.
My dad had seen it done so many times, he was confident enough.
Wow.
Me? That could never be me. No, I'd panic.
There's too much blood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, hell no.
Dude,
anyways, continue.
That epidural shit. Yeah, no, that epidural, like, my girl was like saying, oh, you, like, only the left side of my body's numb. She was complaining, like, I can still feel everything on my right side. I'm like, damn, baby, you got to tell us. So the doctor, and she gave him another shot. Dude, listen, women really, they deserve some credit here, right? Like, they literally take on all the bullshit, dude.
Well, they say women can deal with pain better than men.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good thing too. You imagine
girlfriend,
if we had to give birth.
My girlfriend claims that when I'm sick, that I walk around, and as soon as I see her, I'll be like, And she's like, you make a noise just to let me know you're sick. And she's like, I know you're sick, but you want to make a little noise, even if it's the tiniest little noise. I'm like, babe, come on, stop lying. I don't do that.
You're dramatic about it, is what she's saying.
But I don't remember.
You're being dramatic.
Maybe I was. I don't know.
You want her to feel sorry for you and take care of you.
Dude, I hate being sick, dude. God.
Hey, don't nobody like it.
Suffer so proud with the $20. Appreciate you, man. He says, great to see you guys again. Now that I have the Series S, I have a 4K TV that does 60 FPS coming from the Xbox One X. I'm a sucker for the graphics and the details. I am not that impressed with the Series S. That's unfortunate.
Because you're on a 4K TV, man. That's why.
Yeah, but can it?
Not.
It can still hit 4K though, right?
No, it does 1440p, and sometimes it's a lot less than that. It just upscales.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, dude, you need a Series X, Suffer, man. Like my son, he couldn't even play Infinite on his TV when he's got the Series S after he played it on my TV. He couldn't play it no more. He's like, how am I supposed to play now after I've seen this?
Good.
That's how much of a difference it is.
Did your daughter get what she wanted? Did she get an S or did you find the X?
No, I got the S. I'm gonna get them both X's.
Eventually,
you know
I know you will.
Yeah, I'll get them X's.
So you got our standard S.
I'll put one S on my computer monitor. It'll just sit there, won't get used. And then his, I don't know what I'll do with that. I'll figure something out.
Dude, you spoiled them, man. Once they sit on that TV, once you play in the
X,
that's
it.
It's over, dude.
Yeah, that's it.
And the fact that she didn't want it and then wanted it, she probably seen like, dude, Fortnite loads so goddamn fast for me. I need this. You know what I mean? Bro, beer's so good, man. God,
beer's disgusting. It's the only thing my stomach can tolerate, though.
Dude, I just crave it sometimes. It's weird.
Move on over, man. Next.
Mike Brown with the 10. Most newer open world games feel bloated and all over the place. I haven't been truly gripped since The Witcher 3. Big facts, bro. Yeah. And it's my ADHD. It's my ADHD ass not being able to pay attention long enough. I don't know, dude.
It's just not just that. It's just pointless side quests, side shit.
Yeah,
a lot of side shit, dude.
Pointless.
Dude, Assassin's Creed Valhalla has been installed, and I can't bring myself to delete the fucking game. But I put 48 hours into that game, and I guarantee you, I'm not even 40% done with that game. Just because I end up going here, bro, and that game is beautiful, and it gets a lot of bullshit hate from people, but that game has a lot of shit in it. A lot of shit. And it's a beautiful game, but
you know what's funny? Spider-Man almost took me on experience like that. With the fucking the little towers you gotta link up to get the alerts. I'm like, bro, this is an older Spider-Man. Why doesn't he have this shit naturally already set up? That can just go through the world.
Dude, The Witcher 3, Rev, I don't know if you see my tweet. They had almost 60,000 people just yesterday playing the game. Your beer's right in front of the camera, by the way. You see that?
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
He's like, yeah, I know what I was doing.
Yeah.
Bro, do you believe that? I don't know if it's because of The Witcher, the show, but 60,000 people? That's more.
It's because of the show, probably.
Bro, Halo Infinite regular has 20,000, 25,000. Just think, Witcher 3, 2013 game with 60,000 people playing just on Steam. That blew my mind, bro. I was like,
well, Halo's shooting themselves in the foot with that trash ass battle pass,
dude.
The progression system's garbage, dude. I put like 6-7 hours in that. I'm on level 5 or 6. You know what I mean? I ain't unlocked nothing. My son bought the battle pass with the Christmas money. He said it was a big mistake. He hates the battle pass. He don't even want to play. Yeah, they're dumb. They're charging way too much for the dumbest shit. Do you see? It doesn't matter.
I seen the green AI shit, and Microsoft just put out a tweet like, "Hey guys, we have families. It's Christmas. We're on vacation. We just put out the game, and I get that shit, dude. They're probably working."
To give them credit, they did come out with that Beast Iron Man like skin.
I bought it.
That was dope. They did give you some stuff, but yeah, a lot of the stuff is like.
It's not even a skin though.
It's
not even skin. It's color. It's paint.
Yeah.
You're paying for paint.
Yeah.
For paint, dude. For real.
I'll fire up a Fortnite skin, and I know Fortnite's Fortnite, and you got this fully transitioned
Yeah.
What's that guy's name on Venom?
Bro.
Changes into Venom. Eddie Brock changes into Venom. You see how cool that animation is?
And that's not even
and we
full
get paint
$20
for Halo.
Bro, that's not even a full
crazy,
20. Yo, Fortnite does skins. There's
nobody does it like Fortnite does it with skins. It's the only credit I'll give them.
Yep. I'm Cole Homie, by the way. Thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Appreciate the love. Jesus Christ. Chief with the $2. Just want to show love. Happy holiday, Solidcast. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Trust me. I hope everybody had a good Christmas. I hope Santa Claus brought you everything he was supposed to bring you, man. So now that we all given out, do you have something to say, bro?
Yeah, do your overhyped games.
Oh God.
Top overhyped games of 2021. What games were just that everybody loved?
Yeah, Big Cloud, start it off. But you like everything.
That's funny. Trash can. Overhyped games. Deathloop surprised me. I enjoyed Deathloop. I wouldn't say it's super high up, but I did like Deathloop. I would say the game of 2021 was Resident Evil Village by far. I thought that was the best game. And I would say Returnal beat Ratchet easy.
Returnal beat Ratchet for you?
Yeah. I'll tell you why.
No, we're talking
Ratchet.
We're talking about overhyped games.
Give me
what games do you feel were overhyped?
Oh shit, overhyped would have to be fucking. I'm already know I'm gonna get backlash for it. But I didn't really see the power of the SSD, at least to the end of this game. Literally at the end of the boss battle. And that was Ratchet. There wasn't much really added to Ratchet. It was a good game. It looked amazing, but it was definitely a little overhyped, I would have to say. That's how I feel about Ratchet. Like, I love Ratchet, and I'm not even going to sit here and cap. I love Ratchet. I still love the game. Enjoyed the hell out of it. But that ending part when you're fighting Nefarious, going in towards,
Can that game run on a PS4 Pro, Big Cloud?
On some real shit, it actually looks like it can. The only thing is you can't do certain things like the little transitions. That's the only thing they were really showing off was transitions. You going through the little portals. Yeah, that's all they were doing was fast transitions. That's how I felt about the game. It was good, but it was like, damn, it really didn't like gravitate me as like, okay, this can only be done, you know what I mean, on this, or this is the most thing. And personally, I've been feeling like that even looking at God of War Ragnarok. I don't know if y'all been feeling like this, right? You look at God of War 2018 and you look at Ragnarok. Are you seeing some shit on that that's like, that's really next gen? You know what I mean? I don't see that. And it goes back to the conversation we had before. It's like, dog, a change in tone really does add so much more to a game. God of War 3, still to this day, is probably the most personal game.
Bro, we know
out of that series. Difference. Yeah, like that changed serious, so much. Man. Yeah, it's like, bro, wow. That's how I feel. So
Big Cloud, just so I can get this out the way, it has to be Ratchet and Clank. I look forward to it. It was my shining star. Any word they said about PlayStation, I would throw Ratchet and Clank in their face. Like, dude, have you seen Ratchet and Clank? I don't care if you're not into those type of games. Look at it. Look how, like, that's power. That's PS5, bro. And, dude, it was definitely overhyped. I'm not saying it's a bad game because I can't judge it because I only put an hour into the damn game and I was done with it.
Yeah, but as soon as you fire it up, you don't really feel like this is the next evolution. You know what I mean? Like, it's you move similar. You're not much
familiar.
Happening there. Yeah, it's very familiar. Yeah, it looks good though. Like, in terms of the looks, it looks like a Pixar film. You're watching a Pixar film. That's really it, the biggest thing. But aside from that, it's like this whole SSD shit, the loading. I'm not seeing any of it. Until you get to the end. You have to play to the end to see what I'm talking about.
See what you're.
Yeah.
They had to sell you on something, the power of the SSD. There's always the power of the cloud. There's always something. There's always a strong suit that they push to be the selling point. There's always, no matter, just go back every generation. I'm trying to think of another game that maybe I was so hyped for, and I'm like,
you love it ain't got to be anything you were hyped for. It's just got to be what everybody praised that you just felt was eh.
I would say Forza, dude.
Really?
I'm still seeing screenshots of Forza.
Yeah,
bro, Forza. No, it's a great game, but dude, it's It's a new environment with the
so,
same paint, with the same, not a new paint.
It's cross-gen. Remember I said this before. Cross-gen is the problem here, though. We're not seeing these consoles really get pushed, and we're not going to see that to 2023, 2024ish. You know what I mean? You got Spider-Man coming out. You got fucking Wolverine coming out. That's going to push the box. For Xbox, you got Avowed, and you got fucking those other games. I mean, Rev, look at Hellblade 2, right? The gameplay you saw looks great, right? But are you blown away?
I mean, graphically it looked good, but I wasn't impressed with anything I saw in the gameplay. The gameplay looked very boring.
Rev's hard to.
You know what I mean? That's even gameplay.
No, it's gameplay. That's how Hellblade is. It's a very slow, methodical type of game.
But did you see how they kept transitioning into her, like her face and stuff?
And
that's not gameplay.
Away. Yeah, no, that's all part of the game. How they did it. The reason why a lot of people are confused why it's not is because when we first saw that game, it was done on a very, very low budget, and they kept using certain effects, like they used actual people.
That shit ain't gameplay.
But that's what they were doing.
I guarantee, bro. It's too. You see how slow she's moving? Like it looks so, bro.
It's gameplay, but I'm telling you, it just. I don't know, man. I don't know these consoles, man. They're not
the PS5 itself is flawed. The console, the how it's manufactured, how it was built. I was talking to, I don't know if it was somebody, you or some dude. Rev, think if they come out with a special edition console, right? Think about it. What are they gonna do? You might as well. They're gonna sell you the plates.
They're gonna sell you. They're gonna sell you the plates. They're gonna find a way to get a fucking console.
Okay, but big they're gonna give me a new controller. They're gonna give me a controller that says Horizon with 2 plates, and they're not gonna. They're not gonna touch the little center part. They're not gonna touch. Yeah. They're not gonna do none of that special shit that Xbox.
Remember that conversation we had. This is why I said that conversation was good, because that is a good question, right? Are we going to be getting those garbage ass Galaxy plates that we saw with the consoles? Because I'm not a fan of those. I'm not a fan of those garbage Galaxy plates, aside from the red and black one. Those are the only 2 that stand out. The other ones are trash. They look ugly. That blue, whoever came out with that idea for that to be the blue color is ridiculous. No, it should be darker, more vibrant colors than that. You know what I'm saying? And on top of all that, again, it's going to sound like we're turning into Xbox, dude. Let's face it. Microsoft does it right when it comes to certain shit. Like they'll add sound effects to the console. They'll have some other shit. Yeah, they do it right. They got that shit down to a T. There's nothing special about that for like the PS5 or the PS4, mind you, as well, when it came to these games. Like Spider-Man PS4, what do they do, Blaze? They just gave you a red console with a white PS5 or a white Spider-Man logo on it. It was like, there you go, limited edition. It's like, no, you want limited edition? Get the 500 million sold version. That was a limited edition type thing. That felt special. That felt premium. A lot of the shit they do don't feel premium. They just don't. They don't do it at all. So I agree with you though. It's what are they going to do? Personally, they're going to do the bare minimum. You're going to see the middle part stay the same. They're going to change the plates. You'll be lucky if you get some. You'll be lucky if you get some plates, right? That they're not going to sell later on, whether it be on PlayStation Store or something like that. You'd be lucky.
Yeah, whatever, dude. It's at this point, I can't expect. Dude, the Xbox Series X with the Halo, that shit spoiled me. And I knew better because I bought the Gears of War Xbox One X, and I seen the just the amount of care that went into that console, dude. And I don't care. Dude, I'm telling you, there's levels to it when it comes to their packaging, just how they do shit. Microsoft's on a different fucking level than PlayStation. And now that night, listen, and look, we're here to play the games, and I get it. Trust me, I'm with that. I'm just talking about that. That shit can't be matched. Microsoft is different levels too.
Let me add this too, because you said about the flawed design. Hey, Rev, remember how you said your PS5 got bricked?
Yeah.
You know why your PS5 got bricked, right? With the SSD?
Yeah, because it's trash.
Well, not just that. No, not just that. Well, there's a setting on your PS5 that's conveniently turned on for rest mode. So basically, it gives power to the USB ports when
he shut that shit off, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he did.
I don't put it in rest.
But yeah, no. Before you did, you put it in rest, and that's what happened.
Did I?
I
don't know.
You told me. I think you told me. What happened was your fucking your SSD turned on, like it power circulated through, and the damn thing didn't take it, and that bricked your system. That's such a dumb, flawed decision that they did for this. The fact that it's like that. So it's dumb, man.
Rav, you gonna give me some credit, man? Listen, I've taken so many shots at Sony. I got that. I got the black version.
Suffer So Proud was asking. Look, I started vaping again. I know. I'm weak.
I called
What do
it.
you want?
Yes, sir. I'm weak too.
You know,
man.
if I can't smoke in the house, it's like I may as well vape. I gotta do something when I drink. I have to either smoke or vape. It's lame as hell. I don't even know why I started.
Bro, vaping's awesome, bro. You just hit it. There's no smell. There's no nothing, bro. It's gone.
Dude, it's retarded. I never should have started it. Anyways, can I do my most overblown games?
Yeah.
Pretty much what you guys said.
Ratchet
and Clank for sure, graphically, but the animations are identical. Even the way he runs and swings his shit, it's the same thing.
You're right.
Yeah. Same throw mechanics, all that shit.
Returnal, I feel like people overblown that game. And Bit, I know you platinum it and this and that. Honestly, if Returnal came to PC, I'd buy it.
Really?
Just so I got the PC support. The gameplay was nice, but graphically it's nothing spectacular. You know what I mean? Forza Horizon 5 all day, Blaze. And I give that to you. You called that. I thought I'd put a lot more time into it. Dude, I got like 2 hours in Forza Horizon 5. I was bored.
Fucking blown away by that. You were
felt like the exact same shit, dude.
Yeah,
you called it.
You were talking like you were gonna put 20 hours. I remember that.
I thought I was, dude.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
It's the same layout.
So as soon as you fire
everything. As soon as it opens up, it feels just like 4.
Yeah, they don't change anything to make it feel different. They don't
nothing.
Change anything.
It's the same shit.
The hands, Rev, those shitty ass hands. Come on, man.
Dude, I had to give myself prosthetic arms so I don't have to look at those stupid ass hands. Yeah, man.
They got that in Halo.
Very disappointing. Dude, I'm done. I'm sick of racers. Only reason I'm buying Gran Turismo is because I want to see what the PlayStation 5 can do with a racer. We haven't seen one yet.
I'm glad you said that because I was just about to say, like, dude, you ain't gonna buy it to match games. If anything, bro.
No, I'm getting it regardless.
Okay,
if you weren't getting it, I was gonna get it.
I was gonna say because I feel like, if anything, bro, I feel like you bought in the majority of the games. I feel like I have to catch up in my head. I don't know. Maybe
you bought Demon Souls, Ratchet and Clank, and Returnal, and I tried every last one of them.
And Godfall, dear God.
And Godfall. I didn't stick with none of them, but I tried them all. And you paid $70 a pop for all of them.
Did you buy Dirt?
I did, and it's free on PS
Now it's
Plus.
free. I hate month.
What a joke,
bro.
Dude.
I hate it, man.
It's like, why do we buy games? We're so stupid.
Because we're bored out of our mind. We never wait and we never can just wait. That just shows you that we're desperate for new shit, man.
Oh, yeah. I'm Cold said, did you use the they, them pronouns in Forza Horizon 5? I don't know if you guys caught that or not.
Dude, I caught
that. They had that. I was like, unreal.
No.
Unreal.
Bro.
You got cat ears in Halo Infinite. You know what I mean? Dude, these companies are trash. And there's lots of people who like those cat ears.
Bro.
Yeah.
They love
Dude's hype as hell. Trying to investigate. I'm like, dude.
My daughter was playing with me last night. She goes, ooh, cat ears. I was like, yeah, you should like that.
Yeah.
Bro, it's disrespectful to a Spartan.
Dude, you're a Spartan soldier running around with cat ears. What a perversion of the concept. But whatever, man.
But hey, when we ask for blood and guts, that's too graphic.
It's too much.
That's too much. Oh, we can't even kill animals. Remember how fucking Black Flag got a bunch of shade when you attacking the animals, like the whaling? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, the whaling shit. Yeah,
Black Flag catch shit for that.
Yeah, remember Peter? I think it was Peter was coming up and saying, you can't kill whales.
Surprise me.
Bro, I played Halo 1 and 2 yesterday by myself. I almost called you, Rev, like, yo, come on, let's play. But it was like 3 in the morning. I know you were up, but I'm like, man, you ain't trying to play that shit. Dude, there's so much blood in Halo. In the earlier Halos, there's piles of blood. I'm talking even for the aliens, there's blue shit. They'll have blue shit everywhere.
Yeah. And it's splattering out.
And bro,
it's not just a little bit, it's splattering everywhere.
Halo 2
floor
looks fucking Halo 2 looks so fucking good. It looks like a new game. Frames.
You stuttering all over the place on Series X? I'm stuttering bad.
I played for like an hour and a half.
Dude, it stutters badly. I'm like, what the hell is this stuttering for?
Maybe it's your eyes, bro, because you don't know how to count frames anymore. You told everybody, Rich from Review Tech, you said, Rich, yeah, Fear 2 is 30 FPS. Trust me. Then he gives the controller to his son. He's like, dude,
yeah, it's 60.
He's like, little man, check this. He's like, dude, I can tell from the melee animation, it's 60 FPS, and you just see his face, like, wow, like the fact that you trained your son that.
Soul left his body. He's like,
have you looked at Fear 2 on Series X?
I have not.
Dude, it's the worst 60 FPS I've ever seen. And my son even told me afterwards. And I wasn't giving him shit. I was praising him. I'm like, dude, I'm impressed that you caught it like you did. He goes, in fairness, he goes, some of the animations are very stuttery. So I could see how you would think it was 30. So like something's off with it. I can't place it. I'm not Digital Foundry, but dude, something like almost like the animations look off, but like everything else is 60. Like maybe the animations are 30. I don't know. Something's wrong with it. And plus there's like grain all over the screen.
Yeah.
It just looks terrible and it feels terrible. It feels slow. It feels sluggish. I don't know, man. That's the worst 60 I've ever seen. It's very strange.
Yo, in the beginning, bro, you guys can roast me for this. I don't care. I'm like, yo, Rev, is this game? Can you boot up the game and tell me if this is 60 or not, bro? Because my dumbass, casual ass back in it, I couldn't tell. I'm like, yo, Rev, is it like I can't see. I don't know what you guys are complaining. I don't know what these PC gamers be talking about. I don't see the difference between 30 and 60. Dead serious, people. You know, when I first on, I think it was like the beginning days. I forgot what game it was, but he went on, bro. The menu screen, he said, dude, it's 60. He didn't even fuck the gameplay. So I was surprising to see that shit. Suffer So Proud.
Hey, I felt like an idiot. Go ahead.
Yeah. Suffer So Proud, 83 with $10. Appreciate you. He said you guys should do a drunken New Year's cast, a drinking game, maybe. LOL. Shit. I mean, New Year's. The thing is,
I got beers and oysters.
Big Cloud, you don't drink, do you?
Every now and then.
Once in a while.
Yeah, every now and then.
The problem is, dude, I like to drink. When I drink, it's for a reason. You know, usually 90% of the time, it's because it's for a reason. Whether I'm trying to do something, I'm trying to, whatever. It's for a reason. So I really
more agitated when you're drunk. I noticed that. That should be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. You did that when fucking you played golf once. You were drunk. It was hilarious.
Bro, I can't play any. I can't play anything
bad shit the entire street, especially Veggie. I think he was talking about the wheelchair, the chair.
Bro, come on.
The chair.
I just drink for the casts. I mean, I'll drink here and there, like at social gatherings, but
right.
I mainly do it just for the cast. Like if I'm at the house by myself, there's no point for me to drink.
Yeah. But I'm saying you're not.
It relaxes me.
It's not like it's a hot summer day, which. It's hot all the time over there, right? For the most part, you don't.
Yeah.
You're not like, dude. You know what? Let me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, hell no. Beer's disgusting, dude.
Wow. See, sometimes on a hot day, I'm like, damn. You know what? I'm gonna go home and crack a beer, just chug that beer. I don't know.
I don't like that. I don't know. I'm different.
Black Metal Gamer, Black Metal Gamer. By the way, it's the guy I played a lot of Dark Souls 2 and 3 with. He streams now and then. Check him out. He's a cool dude. He said, "I think Ember Lab has great potential in the future." Who is that? Ember Lab.
Who's Ember Labs? What do they do?
Big
the chick. They did Kena, the Kena game.
I mean, from an art design, I haven't played the game, so I can't tell you like gameplay. But from an art design, yeah, I'm sure they do. I mean, that game looked good, like from an art perspective. But. I don't know. That's another game that maybe I'll go back and play. There's so many.
You ain't gonna play Kenna.
Did you play it?
No, I didn't play it. If I didn't play, I know damn well your ass ain't gonna play it. So stop.
I'm surprised you didn't play it, Big Cloud. I'm surprised you didn't fall.
What are we talking about?
Listen, Ratchet and Clank hurt my soul, man. And how excited as I was for Ratchet and Clank. I was very excited.
Big Cloud, would you be surprised if Rev, would you be surprised if Big Cloud played Kenna? You wouldn't. I wouldn't.
It wouldn't surprise me for 2 seconds. In fact, it shocks me that he didn't play it.
Right.
Yeah, no, Ratchet and Clank, I don't know, man. I was expecting, you know what it is? I was expecting more out of what we're given so far, you know what I mean? For these next-gen consoles. I'm not talking about the visuals. I'm just talking about more in the features and just basic stuff like performance. I haven't been blown away. Have you guys been feeling like that? I haven't really been blown away. Like Demon Souls, the last game, they made me go, damn, next gen's looking prosperous. You know what I mean? Because they just had so much attention. There was so much detail. There was a lot more, effects and the way they did the DualSense. I'm like, damn, you know what? There's a lot of possibilities with this. I'm not blown away right now. I'm just not. And I'm waiting for that next wow moment. I know for a fact I'm probably not going to get it with Elden Ring, but I'm a Souls guy. You know what I mean? I love those types of games.
Are you a
that
Souls
alone
guy?
Yeah, those games are just going to propel me in general.
How are you a Souls guy? Did you play Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3?
Yeah.
What was that?
You did. I played Souls.
So you're a Souls guy.
I played 3, played Bloodborne, beat Sekiro, platinum all those games.
You played 3 with me and you. Yeah, we were fucking around. But did you beat 1, 2, and 3, Big Cloud, since you wanted to expose me with Horizon? How are you a Souls guy and didn't play Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3?
Hey, man, I don't put this moniker as Sony, baby, all this shit, and then I ain't beat damn Horizon. I ain't doing all that shit, though.
All right. Touche.
Fucking right.
Nah, but I know we'll be on Elden Ring. You already know.
So I'm a PlayStation guy, but you know what? I'm gonna put I'm gonna put as less hours as I possibly can into these PlayStation games for 2021 and do that with the Xbox. Yeah, just your ass up. Just your head.
You're right. No, you're right. But why?
But again, I blame that on the games though. The games weren't
right. But why? Compelling. Why as a PlayStation? Why? Listen, just because just because Rev's an Xbox fan doesn't mean he's got to love Lucky's Tale and love fucking.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna like all their games, bro.
Think about Rev compared to you. Rev puts actual hours into the games on his platform.
Really? So he puts
Forza. Do I? What is it? All this? I'm an Xbox fan shit. What is that?
You're definitely an Xbox fan.
How do you figure?
I got Rev was like, "Oh fuck you, I'm not picking no sides."
How do you figure?
Rev, you're an Xbox guy.
Are you about to fight?
Dude, I'm a.
No, you play everything, bro.
I'm a whatever guy.
You're right, but
I have a PS3, a PS5, and an Xbox Series X hooked up to my TV.
Me too.
I'm a whatever game is on whatever platform and whichever one plays it best. That's where I do it. And that's how I don't understand these reviewers. Like, you love everything. You can look at everything objectively.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You play every game. Give me a freaking break. Like, nobody has any preferences. It's like it's so weird to me.
Included. You know what they do? And I noticed that
they're lying.
A lot of dudes say like, when they ask you what kind of games you like, they'll check every single thing just to be in the conversation, like in the poll.
Right.
Type of thing. A lot of people do that. And when you see them play it, you get situations like that dude who reviewed Cuphead. Remember how he couldn't get past the tutorial? You know what I'm talking about? They never played those types of games. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, dog, people do that shit all the time. And I question, like, what the fuck are you doing? You're not a role-playing guy. You don't play platformers. Why are you acting like you know how to play platformers? And then when certain basic shit that's in platformers happens, you complain and go, that's a fault of the game. No, it's not. That's how the game is.
And you got Xbox guys that talk shit about Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
And then they turn around and play Psychonauts 2. Like, what?
It's the same.
It's the same shit.
Two sides of the same coin. Only one.
It's the same childish bullshit. In fact, when you get right down to it, I'd rather play Ratchet and Clank because it looks prettier. Psychonauts 2, okay, it's crisp, but it's an ugly game. Ugly characters, ugly environments. It's just an ugly, shitty-looking game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? At least Ratchet and Clank looks pretty. But again, I don't like running around as furry animals. That's stupid to me. Kena, okay, graphically it looks very pretty. I don't want to run around as a little 5-year-old. No interest there. That doesn't interest me.
Fucking what was it? Beyond, remember that shit, Rev? We had to play literally as a little 5-year-old to start the fucking game.
Beyond.
Beyond Two Souls, Detroit from the Quantum Dreams.
I never played that game.
Oh, you never played it? You remember that, Bliss? Beyond
It's a PS3 game, right?
Yeah, PS3. Remember that? It was the game after Heavy Rain. It was that game from Quantum. Yeah. You had to play as a little girl and shit first, and then she grows up, and you keep growing through her different stages. Like, dog, I'm already bored of this shit.
I felt like I was on to something. Okay, that's what I want to say, Rev. Yeah, Rev, you got a PC. You play anything. Wherever the hot game is,
PC
you're going to play.
Too, yeah.
Bro,
exactly.
I'm not saying that, but you're not going to sit here and tell me that you prefer Xbox ecosystem, let's say, or their control, whatever. You prefer Xbox or the way they do business, right? The way that they'll give you
I disagree. I prefer what Xbox has been doing lately as far as communicating with the community,
features,
as far as backwards compatible games,
yeah,
resolution upgrades to games for free. Old games that I love, dude. FPS boost. Meanwhile, Sony's doing what? And they're pushing out exclusive games. They're exclusive games I don't give a shit about. So it's irrelevant. That's why you see all the Xbox guys. So Xbox released this many exclusives. I don't care. They're all trash with the exception of Halo and Forza. And even Forza, even though it's quality, I got zero interest because it's, like you said, it just feels recycled.
Yeah, I wonder how long it's going to be before they actually get on that train, Ref, because I don't know if you heard, they're talking about changing it now, the whole thing where you can download everything. So I'm wondering.
What do you mean?
For the games on PlayStation, well, PlayStation Now, like they're doing like
and it's going to be all streaming. It's going to be all streaming.
They're doing a new style PlayStation.
Bro, you're telling me, Big Cloud, they're going to let you download
PlayStation Now?
No way. And they're not going to let you download Killzone 2. They're not going to let you do it.
Exactly.
They're going to have.
There's no way. There's no way they're going to do that
unless they have a system.
It's going to be streaming.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, there's no way for streaming.
Unless
Xbox has an Elite controller. Yeah. Where's Sony's Elite controller? Xbox has reward points.
I know.
Do you know how much money I've gotten off reward points? Listen, I downplayed it. I downplayed if I could, dude. I get $10 off that a month easily.
Well, there you go. There's Sony's Elite controller right there.
I'm not paying $300 for that.
Who says $300? Just use the code Big Cloud Gaming. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no bullshit, dude. That looks terrible.
Why'd you show yours?
That looks terrible. And yes, you know what I like about my PlayStation 5? PlayStation 5 has games that I can't play anywhere else. I like that. I like Sony. I feel like Sony has that edge. They have games that you can't play anywhere else. The problem is they're games I don't give two shits about. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You know? I like that idea. Games where you can't play them nowhere else. I've always liked that idea. I like the idea of exclusives. I mean, everybody else.
Rev, I can see you hype for Wolverine, right? Because I know you love Logan. The movie.
Dude, if they make Wolverine and they make it violent,
like they said, it's mature.
That'll be my game of the year.
Yeah, they said it's mature rated. If it's it, then that might be it.
Mature rated. What does that mean, though?
Yeah, that's true. You know what personally though, you know how we saw, because again, we're not going to get this game though, I don't think next year. But you know how we got the showcase for Dead Space remake.
Yeah.
Remember how the effects where they were shooting out the skin and flesh? Yep. I want that type of shit in Wolverine where but it does it in reverse though. Like he
not
heals.
Happening.
You know what I'm talking about, right? When you see him heal and like
this is Insomniac.
Yeah.
It's Insomniac.
I don't know though, but Sony's good at storytelling. I don't know. Maybe they would do some
but Big Cloud
with it.
Did you ever think to yourself, Big Cloud? Did you ever think to yourself like, yo, listen, man, I'm serious. I'm not even joking. If I was a developer, I would make the best game in the world, bro. I mean, like how hard, like me, if I was a developer, my game would be the best game in the world, bro.
I mean, it's going to be SOCOM. That's all it's going to be.
No, it's going to be, bro. It's going to have core sensor. You shoot a human being, shit's going to come out of them, bro. Like I'm just saying the little thing, bro. Anyway,
I agree with you. Like I believe everybody on this panel can make the Call of Duty killer. Easy. Hands down, can make a Call of Duty killer.
The last outlaw basics with the $2. He said, Rev, what's your review on the DualSense controller? I felt like you've always said you like the DualShock 4. There's a lot of DualShock 4 guys here that like that shit better too.
DualShock 4 is better, just plain and simple.
Simple
to me, plain and simple. Yeah. I don't like the DualSense, man. I don't like the adaptive triggers. I like the haptic feedback on the controller. I like that. I've played a few games where you can feel the rain and stuff like that. I don't like the stick placement. I do feel like the sticks are more accurate than the standard Xbox controller, meaning they're more responsive. But I just don't like the feel of it in my hand. It's just, it doesn't feel good. I like the Series X controller better.
They're the same. They're the same analog.
The
sticks.
Elite 2. Let me be specific.
I'll say, you might want to be a little specific.
I've bought 4 Elite 2s now. I have 1 sitting in the wrapper.
I got 3
just in case mine breaks.
Jesus Christ! What, they all broke, or you just bought extras?
Dude, no, I just have an extra just in case.
Oh, okay.
I love the Elite 2, dude. It's
great
perfect.
controller.
It is the perfect controller.
It is.
Yeah.
I bought.
So y'all waiting for Sony to do something like of that nature with a pouch.
They're not gonna do it, bro.
Even though they're not going to do it. I know.
Dude, I used to have the same mindset like of optimism and Rev, like, dude, it's not happening. It's true, bro. Sony does not care about the little core features that we think we would. They don't care about it, bro. They say, look, we're gonna put millions and millions into these games, and they're gonna be the best games on the market. That's Sony shit. Sony knows what's gonna push their shit, bro. You know, putting out a controller that's probably gonna be a slight upgrade with some paddles on it. That's a waste of money and a waste of time for them. They just want to make sure their games are covered, bro. You know, and whether, like Rev said, he don't like the Ratchet and Clanks or whatever and those Returnals, but those shits, people like them. The majority of people that played it like the game, so they know they're staying on that route, bro.
But do they like them, though, Blaze? That's the thing, man. I feel like there's, and we've talked about this several times, I feel like there's a lot of imposters out there, man. Why you got a duck over my head? I feel like there's a lot of people that wouldn't like Returnal if it were on Xbox.
Good point, dude. That's a good
Forget
point.
Returnal ever launched on PS5. Let's say it was Game Pass.
Yeah.
How many of those people on Sony's side would have trashed it?
Oh, dude, they would have been like, dude.
And how many of the Xbox guys that trashed it would have praised it just because it was on Game Pass?
They'll be always
dude, you can't believe nothing these clowns say out here, man.
I agree.
That's a fact.
I agree.
They would.
It got a lot of extra leniency because it had the PlayStation Studios moniker.
I'm telling you, that's why they embraced it.
It did. Because if you seen the amount of times my shit crashed, Blaze can attest to this because he was there on the last part of this shit. I was at the end of the fucking game, Rev. I want you to listen. I was at the end of the fucking game. At the door. All I had to do was go down, fight the boss. Guess what fucking happened? Crashed.
And guess what you did?
I still played the fucking game.
I'd have kicked that system out the window. Yeah. Now think about the clowning that would have taken place
now
from the Sony side if it were on Xbox.
Now, there was the roles were flipped, and I had PlayStation dudes watching. That was an Xbox game. Oh, that game's dead. Yo, in the stream. Yo, delete it. Yo, throw that shot. It would have been a different vibe.
Big Cloud, I had 17 crashes. I had 17 crashes, and I only publicized 5 because I knew. Listen, I destroyed this game 5 times already. If I do
Rev's gonna love this though.
I couldn't do it. I had to shut up.
Rev, you're gonna love this though. I reviewed that fucking game. Housemark watched the review, by the way. Shout out to Housemark. They were real cool. They watched the review. But when I reviewed the fucking game, I took off a lot of points for the fact that this shit crashed and I had audio glitches, shit like that. You know what I saw in my comment section? One dude's like, how can you possibly say that the game is good then if you're calling out all this shit? It's called a fucking critique. The game ain't perfect. It didn't launch perfect. It didn't play perfect. It had issues. If I'm at the end of a fucking game and I'm about to beat it and the game crashes 3 times leading up to it, that's an issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's issues. And
you got to be real, bro.
You got to be 100. Like, and we're acting like, oh, I had to be all extra. Oh, but it was good because, you know, they saw the PlayStation show. Like, no, it's not all perfect. It's not perfect. It's nowhere near close. Personally, I haven't seen a perfect game this generation. Have you guys seen a perfect game this generation? I haven't seen shit that's perfect.
Perfect? Close to perfect.
Red Dead 2 campaign.
No, this generation. This generation. Like for this for the PS5.
You mean next gen?
Oh, okay, next gen, yeah. Have you seen a perfect game for next gen?
Bro, Halo would have been perfect if it launched with everything.
Not even close. Not even close.
Bro, not even close, right?
See, I gave Halo Infinite a 9 out of 10.
That's almost perfect.
It's almost perfect, but what could I deduct points for? You know, because it's not wide open enough. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like some of the things I deduct points would be for personal preference. Do you deduct points for that?
I mean,
the game was functional. The gameplay was perfect.
It was perfect.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, what do you deduct points for?
Well,
when you playing Halo 1 and 2, go ahead, Bit.
Oh no, I'm saying I was adding when you're removing staples, you know, that's been with the game since the beginning, like co-op. Obviously, that's a big blow. And again, you guys say it all the time when you guys played the single player. The game was built clearly with co-op in mind.
Clearly,
it was clearly built for it. So now you have this big empty, well, not really say empty, right? But you have these big environments, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like, just for the sake of having them, there's nobody there to experience it with you. And dudes killing themselves playing it on Legendary place instead of waiting for the co-op. It's like, I'm sorry, that's how I see it.
Thank you.
Bro, does she have a fucking meter? How does she know that you were done?
I just beat Halo 1 and 2 with my son. And Halo Infinite's missing a lot of stuff. Okay. Do you know in Halo 1 there's a melee animation for each gun that you have? There's a different melee animation. I was going to do a video on this for each gun. If you have the needler, you'll smash somebody with the needle side of the gun. If you have a shotgun, you'll hit down. If you have the assault rifle, you butt with the edge of the gun. If you have a rocket launcher, you'll turn the rocket launcher around and smash with the heavy end of the gun. There's blood. There's co-op. There's wide open environments. Whereas in Halo Infinite, when you're driving, dude, there's just a select path you can stay on.
The road.
Otherwise, it's filled with trees and you bump into trees. There's wide open areas in Halo 1 and 2. Now, Halo Infinite's gameplay takes a steaming dump on Halo 1 and 2. You know what I mean? But there's things should not be removed from a game. Yeah. They should stay in and they should build upon it.
Right.
So I guess in that aspect, I probably could have deducted points. I probably should have deducted points. But from a single player standpoint and the gameplay being so tip top, I had a blast with it. I didn't have really any complaints. It was only when I went back to 1 and 2 that I saw the things that Infinite was missing. And the story in 1 and 2 takes a shit on Infinite. And you know what else Infinite is missing? The Flood. Dude, the Flood is awesome.
No,
and it's cool. You know, you can shoot heads off of the Flood and they stay on the ground. You can shoot arms off and legs off. When you kill the Flood members and they fall on the ground, you can walk up and shoot their arms and legs off.
I didn't know that.
Halo 1 and 2 has this. Infinite, there isn't even any Flood.
Wow.
So looking at it now, I definitely could have deducted some points. But if it would feel wrong giving anything under an 8. Because the gameplay was that damn good.
Yeah.
Right.
I give you that. No, that goes back to what we were saying about GTA. You know what I'm saying? GTA 4 had all that extra shit that me and Blaze talking about. Like, you know, you shoot somebody in the arm, they actually start limping, holding their arm. Or, you know
that's every big club. You know what I realized?
That's
all the older games. That's all the older games.
They had a vision last generation. You know what I mean? They were actually going for shit last gen. This time now, it's like they're either their creativity is stopped or they have to pull back shit for the sake of pulling back on shit. It makes no sense that we're playing God of War in 2018 with these better systems. You know what I'm saying? Better than PS3. And we don't even have gore as even close to what we got in God of War.
They chose the enemies. Listen, you know what they did? They chose the enemies wisely. You know, they chose the orc that bleeds orange.
What was the point behind that? Why haven't you fucking Kratos ripping dudes' guts out like he did with Kronos? I'm talking about
because we're not the audience anymore. We're not. Did you watch that? Did you guys watch that Xbox special? Did you watch that Xbox documentary? I talked about this in the last podcast. Don Matrick was told, "Okay, we've sold 30 million units. I want you to sell 300 million units." So they took a page from the Wii. That's where the Kinect came into play. Mm-hmm. Okay, so when they're making these games that were these franchises that were tailor-made for guys like us, now they're saying, "Okay, how do we get more people to play it? How do we get everybody to play and enjoy this game?" It's no longer about how do we get this demographic to play it. It's how do we get everybody to enjoy this game. And one of the main reasons, or one of the main things you do, is eliminate gore and make it kid friendly.
But can't they have a slider at the beginning of the fucking my fault, Big Club? But just at the beginning of the game, like, you know, hey, do you want to enable gore or not? How hard? Like, just that's it. It fixes everything.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's games for us. I'm telling you, man, they're dying.
We're dying. Don Matrick's awesome, bro. First of all, that documentary. I'm not done. I'm on the 4th one, but that documentary is awesome. I mean, they clearly admit their flaws, dude. Like, yeah, dude, we fucked up. We had a conference about a fucking video game system, and all we said was TV, bro. Like, it's true. Like, they put YouTubers in it. Like, nah, they did a good job with that doc. And I'm not done, but that's a great documentary.
They do. It's actually really good.
Hey, Rev, you know, it's funny. Even your favorite point as well, because, again, it all falls part of the same plan about getting everybody involved. Female protagonists. Notice how Sony's main characters now are female-led.
Oh, trust me. I definitely know that. And, you know, a girl tweeted something out the other day on Twitter saying that she and all the girls she knows prefer playing as sexy female characters. But yet, when I say I prefer playing as a male character, I'm sexist. Don't get me wrong. I agree with her. She should prefer playing as a female character. That's what she is, you know? And playing as a sexy female character, she said it's part of the power fantasy. I completely and totally get that. If I have to play as a female, I'd much rather play as a sexy female. Like, do you know my most used skin in Fortnite? And the only reason I play Fortnite is because I play with my daughter. My most used skin, I have the Blade skin, which is awesome. I have the Eddie Brock skin. I have the Venom skin. I got this PlayStation exclusive skin. I got the Snake Eyes skin. My most used skin. What is it, Blaze?
Oh, isn't it the Street Fighter one?
It's Chun-Li.
Yeah.
Hands down the best skin. I'd rather play as Chun-Li than any of them dudes. Dude, that skin is so on point.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But it's like, you give me an Aloy skin. Dude, I'm going to pick Blade over her any day of the week.
Yeah.
Any day of the week.
Yeah.
But, whatever.
Speaking of females, Praisable with the $2 said, y'all, what's y'all take on Tomb Raider? New one for 2020. Look, I'm telling you right now, I really, really like Tomb Raider. I didn't like Shadow of Tomb Raider. I've tried to beat that game 5 times now.
Same.
I keep going back to it. I'm like, damn, this game looks good. Let me beat it because I beat the other ones. The game loses me when you're doing these stupid ass these in-depth puzzles, moving chess pieces. I get to that chess piece part and I'm like, dude, I don't want to even try to figure this out. It's not that I can't. I just don't want to try to. But dude, I'm all for Tomb Raider, bro. I'm all for it. Bring it.
The thing about the Tomb Raider shit, and I think you both will agree with this completely. The sequels don't touch the first one. They did.
Bro, I like Shadow. I like Rise. I like Rise.
I think Rise was too cliche. I mean, it's like, oh, let's talk about a prophet, and then this mysterious asshole shows up and then disappears like Batman.
Who watches the story though?
Like,
who cares about the story?
Bro, I'm talking about the gun mechanics.
Tomb Raider 1 and Rise was very good in gameplay.
Yes.
Very
I'll
good.
give you that. Absolutely.
And brutal.
Definitely.
Why can't she dual wield, by the way? Isn't that a staple of Lara Croft?
It is.
Dual wielding?
Yeah, that is.
Oh, you can't do that in Halo Infinite. I'm over here dual wielding in Halo 2, and it's awesome. And you can't dual wield in Infinite? Well, man, whatever, man.
You should definitely make that video with the guns.
Just little shit. Yeah. I was thinking about it.
Seriously, that's those are the videos that always end up being like, damn, I totally, because now that you're bringing that shit up, the needler, that would make sense. If I'm gonna melee somebody with these sharp ass fucking things, I'm gonna smack them with the.
You do, and they actually took that out in Halo 2. That's only in Halo 1 where you change melee animations. They took it out in 2. I guess they took out the dual wielding in 3 because when you dual wield, you can't do anything else. You can't throw a grenade. I think that's it. You just can't throw grenades. So most people, you can't use precision rifles. So it's like you got a lot of enemies that are at a distance, and then you can't dual wield. So then they took it out for 3 because they probably looked at the statistics and were like, ain't nobody using dual wielding. That's probably why they took that out.
I'm sure it's like a 2-second thing where people try it out and then all right, I just want my combat rifle or BR or whatever. Adriano Italiano, my man, member 2. He said games not what I've used to. Games are not what they used to be. I have kids. I watch kids stuff on TV all day. Been playing VR, 4K, 90 FPS. Great experiences with violence, gore, sex, more variety. Big devs cannot do more variety. Big devs cannot do now. They cannot do nowadays. Big devs can't now do nowadays.
Can't do nowadays. He's saying that the VR's got shit in the games now that the other games don't have.
VR is different. Yeah. VR doesn't hold back. That's the difference. VR, if you shoot somebody in the head, there'll be blood and gore coming out. And that's VR. I don't get that part. You don't think kids are putting on VR helmets even though they're not supposed to because their brain's not fucking aware for it? Like, dude, my son dying to play VR and I'm scared to let him do it because he used it one time and he was playing Spider-Man or some shit. And dude, he took it off and he was like, I don't feel good. And dude, he was sick for like 2 hours, bro. And he was scaring me, bro, because he was like, I don't feel good at all. I feel like throwing up. And I'm like, God, dude, he got motion sick. He had to.
Yeah. That's me when I play VR. I'd love to get into VR, but dude, I get sick every time. I've tried it like 3 different times, dude. Yeah. The concept is awesome, but
I thought you got used to it though. I thought you were good at it.
Some people are built different for it. Like, you think they get used to it, and then it just immediately hits them again.
They say you got to play a little bit at a time.
Yeah,
that's what they say.
But you played like Arizona Sunshine. You know the game where the zombie game, right?
Ugh, terrible
game. But I remember your story.
Good gore.
You're like, Blaze, I opened the door. and a zombie just sticks his head. He's right in front of me, and I shoot. I remember you telling me that visually. I could see that whole story you told me. You shot him in the head.
Going dark. I said that.
I put the gun right on him. Boom! Blew his head off. Like little man here, he was playing Saints and Sinners. You can take a knife,
dude,
put it in the zombie's head, and then push more into the head.
Bro,
like,
Saints and Sinners is the best
that looks
VR
awesome.
ever. Saints and Sinners, when it comes to gore, dude,
you can stick it into the bottom of their jaw like that.
Pick that up for me.
Hey, he's got his VR legs under him. He don't get sick.
There's a huge lack of weapon variety, though.
Yeah, he complains about the weapon variety.
Yeah, but he plays Skyrim. He don't get sick, your son. That's impressive.
Here, little man, take over for me. I got to piss.
What does it say? Oh, it says fuck cloud gaming. It's just another way for publishers to control content. They don't want you in actual possession of content. You know, that's true though. And dudes really want.
I can't even tell 30 frames from 60 frames no more. Just talk into the mic.
Where's the mic?
Very funny.
I used to using earbuds.
Mic's right here, buddy.
Oh,
what up?
Not much.
Yo, little man.
The podcast.
You don't get sick with VR, right?
No. Dad did though. Did he ever tell you about the incident where he
he
threw up?
Yeah, he told me that.
What you talking about?
That messed him up. But you play Saints and Sinners, right? That game's on a different level, like with the kind of stuff you can do, like dynamically.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Like I said, I'd never really got into the campaign. The main thing that I actually played was the there's this survival mode, pretty much. It's like an endless survival mode. I played that for a little bit, and from what I saw, the weapon variety sucks. You can get like 4 separate weapons, and they're all trash.
The campaign has more. They have way more melee, way more weapons. Just to let you know, if you do play the campaign.
Little man, did you play? You played God of War 2018, right? You beat that.
No, I never played any. I pretty much haven't played any single Sony exclusive. The only one that I've played that I can recall is Ghost of Tsushima, and I played the crap out of that one.
Okay. You Rev got that talk.
All right, hold on. Why don't
talk? He ain't play God of War. Oh man.
What is it with act? Listen, I know you're a little bit biased, right? But why can't you say, all right, I like Halo, but I like. Have you played Killzone?
No.
See, your dad.
Yeah, see, I told you. See, something's going on here.
You got to try Killzone. He's got it right. I guarantee you, it's plugged in right there. And then, dude, God of War. How don't you want to try that game?
No real interest.
Why?
Tell me. I think you would if you played God of War 3. I think you would.
God of War 3, he would love.
I think he will love if you play God of War 3. Because God of War 3 doesn't hold your hand. It immediately goes right to the action. You kill Poseidon. I think that alone would be like, okay, I'm all in.
Listen, I know all about Roblox because my son, trust me, he gets me about $100 a month with Roblox, buying these stupid ass skins. And he loves Minecraft. You know, he likes all those creative games. And I don't blame him. But, dude, you got to try other games. Just because it says PlayStation on it, just pretend it. You know what I mean? You got to try it, bro. Why don't you like the Xbox controller better, right?
Xbox controller, way better in my opinion.
Because of the sticks, or you just?
I like the stick placement way more.
And Halo was your game of gen, right? Of this year?
Halo was my pretty much original game. Bro, Halo and Minecraft were my starting games.
Okay.
Hey, I'm sure you're pissed about no Forge mode on Halo because you played a lot of Halo 5 Forge, didn't you?
Right? Halo 5's Forge was decent to say, like, at most, it was decent. The main thing that I've always hated about Halo's Forge is that it's like it always had a center of focus on making multiplayer maps.
Yeah.
And I don't really feel like the stuff that they gave you, like the objects, just I didn't really like it. You had it was just complicated to use some of the building blocks in that. In Halo 5, one of the things I would have liked to see is that in Halo Infinite, this new Forge coming up, something I would like to see is making your own campaign missions.
That'd be dope.
Far Cry 5 tried to do that. I think a few games tried to do that. Super Mario Maker, that did that.
Yep.
I want to make like my own campaign missions. That's what I want to make.
Little man, you're creative, dude. I've seen the videos of the with the figures and like the stills. Those are still images, right? And then you move something, you take another. right? Is that what that is? You're taking individual pictures. Bro, that shit is super creative, bro. I'm not even joking, dude. That was really impressive, man. I'm serious. That was like, dude, like when you shoot them, like the white and then the blood, that was so cool, bro. I'm not even just saying, like, that shit was cool, bro. So that's what you should do, man.
After seeing like the support and crap that I got on that video, I was like, just that was awesome to me. But so I asked for more like Mega Bloks and stuff this Christmas, and then my package gets stolen.
Oh my god!
Yeah, because some douchebag is rolling around on Christmas stealing presents.
Dude,
wow.
Dude, your dad got to get a doorbell Ring camera.
He tried to install one. Drill bit broke.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been meaning to do it. I still ain't put it in, man.
Rev, once you get that,
it ain't gonna matter. You can't get the plate, and ain't no cops coming for a Halo Mega Block set. You know what I mean?
I think they're gonna be real happy with my little Lego Warthog.
Yeah, they're probably going to be like, oh, man, what do we take? But it's not the point, dude. They're going to come right up to the door, and you're going to see their face. A lot of people are not going to wear a mask, dude. They're just going to come take it and run away, dude. The reason I got a doorbell camera, Rev, is because I got packages stolen from me to the point where I started sending packages to my work and my mom's house because I was so sick of it. And I wanted to find out. And as soon as I got that doorbell, I can leave a package there right now, and nobody will touch it for 2 days because now they know. They see the bell. It just helps. It keeps people away. It deters people away. But little man, look it. You got to try some Sony. Listen. I don't know if your dad, Sony.
He's trying to convert you, little man.
No, I'm not. He likes Xbox. Look, man. Look at this. The Elite
Give him a year.
Control. This is my best. This is my favorite controller.
Give him a year. He'll be all about this.
You know I like Xbox. You know how much time I put in Halo? I played on Legendary. I put 9 days into that. I love Halo Infinite. But you got to try some Sony games, bro. Not all of them. A lot of Sony games are trash, just like a lot of Xbox games are trash. But I'm telling you, there's a few out there that you would enjoy, bro. You would truly enjoy, bro. You gotta try it.
How would you rate Ghost of Tsushima, woman?
Ghost of Tsushima, I never beat it.
Never?
But I did get like decently far into it. So I pretty much got like 2 or so missions until the final boss on that game. Ghost of Tsushima's combat, that was solid. Yep. Ghost of Tsushima was an awesome game. I love the art style of Tsushima. I like Samurai. I like the entire story of it. It was really good. I lost interest though eventually because I feel like some of the missions by the later part just got copy paste, and then the boss I just didn't really want to.
That's facts. Yeah.
I didn't want to do the boss after that point, so it was just
do you think dig around on side missions instead of playing the actual?
That's what happens, though.
I've never been able to complete open world games, so that's like something that Halo Infinite really impressed me on. I covered it in my review. I don't beat games as it is, and for Halo Infinite to make me want more from the game, that means you made it good. Halo Infinite's campaign was really.
Let me ask you, what's the difference between? Because a lot of people say this. Halo Infinite had a lot of side, go free these prisoners, go get the FOB camp, right? All that stuff you had to do. And people are going to say, hey, you're doing the same stuff in Far Cry, similar. Actually, Far Cry got different. Actually, Far Cry got more different missions than Halo. I got to be real. Like, they got mad priority. Like, you can do this, you can do that. Like, it was pretty much the same in Halo. Find this, help these guys out, clear this base out, kill this mini boss. But I enjoyed it. I did everything too. But what's the difference? You know what I mean?
I know what you're talking about. That's another thing I covered, and a lot of people also really don't like that. Copy paste. There's a lot of replayability in the game. I can't speak,
especially with co-op coming out too.
But you can only really replay the campaign. The side missions are just. You complete the first one, and then everything else is just copy paste objectives. It's like Far Cry, but worse when it comes down to the side missions. The side missions were not good at all. I feel like that they were just put in as an afterthought, and I don't really think that they put any effort or time into that side of the game, which I don't think they should have. In my opinion, I feel like what they should have done was put more effort into the campaign and make more missions. Like I'd really like to see some DLC for the game.
Oh, they will. You know, it's gonna be like Destiny, man. I'm telling you, there'll be plenty of it. Trust me. And when the co-op comes out, it'll open up the game. It'll make it a lot funner. But I respect that you said that, man. I respect that you said, hey, the side missions, you know, yeah, I did them, but they weren't all that. I respect that. But that's what I'm saying.
And then another thing that I want to talk trash about when it comes down to Halo Infinite, progression system.
Yeah.
I bought the battle pass. Let's just say I wasted my money. I'm never going to complete that battle pass. I've been playing for like not that long when it comes down to the multiplayer, but I played quite a few matches, and we've been through like 2 sessions, maybe an hour and a half in length each one. I'm a level 4.
That's it?
Damn.
Dude, I've been like getting top of the scoreboard in like half of them.
Bro, you were killing it last night. Hey, you know what level I am?
Tell them what you said in COD about the COD's progression, about the first couple
Oh, yeah.
matches
So
in
it's like
COD.
you can play a single match in COD. You can be level 5. You play like,
that's true.
Let's say you got an hour and a half session on COD. You'll be a level 15, guaranteed.
Yep.
Level 15, and if you're like crazy good, you'll be a level 20. Just like Halo Infinite's progression system is
broken.
Horrible. I hate it.
It's broken. Yeah. That's why I bought it. I'm 100. I'm done.
Now, Modern Warfare's progression system, that wasn't exactly great. That took a little while to finish, but at least I could get to a realistic level. Like, I don't really play Modern Warfare all that much, so it's like I'd play a couple Warzone games here and there. I just knocked my headpiece out.
You're good, bro.
But
yeah, so you could grind to like level 20 or 30 at least. You know you could reach it.
Yeah, so it's like, and that's from playing off and on. Like I barely play the game. And I still at least got to about level 30. I think I actually got to about maybe level 40 on one of those.
They got XP boost too. They got a lot of stuff to help you. No, that's facts. That's facts.
So it's like Halo Infinite's progression system, to be a level 4 after putting at least maybe 3 hours into the game, 4 or 5 hours, that's bullcrap. I feel like I legitimately wasted my money. There's no way I'm going to beat that battle pass. I don't play the game near as much.
You know what they said though, little man?
How you feel about the customization in this one, little man? Like the colors.
Another thing that, what's up?
No, I was saying, how do you feel about the colors and everything that they're offering and stuff like that? Customization.
Color schemes are good. I like what they did with the color scheme. I don't know why they got rid of. I don't know why they added the whole palette.
Yeah.
Instead of in reaches, you can make custom colors.
Yeah.
I feel like being able to color all the individual armor pieces that you have and then put designs on them. Yeah. I feel like that would have added for more originality and just made it look cooler overall.
You got your cat ears?
Yeah, my dad showed me a meme on it. It's like, what was it like about the cat ears one?
2 different kinds.
Yeah. What was the first description?
2 different kinds of Halo players, and it says one is like has balls of steel.
And then the other one sleeps with a nightlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. Also, my dad told me to cover this. Wait, how do you guys feel about streaming?
No, you're good. You're good. Keep talking.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, that's
right. So when it comes down to it, that battle pass, not even that progression system is god awful. And then, not to mention, to get to tier 100. All right, let's just say, all right, I'm not grinding. Okay, I'm just gonna skip. All right, I'm gonna skip all those tiers. All right, so we know that 1,000 points in the game costs about $8.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 200 points. So that's about what, like $1.50?
$2. Yeah.
So,
about.
Yeah. So 200 points. Now imagine you take 200 points, $1.50, and skip that $1.50 times 100. That's how much it takes to reach the max progression of the battle pass. Like, how much would that cost?
Little man, I'll tell you how much it'll cost. I'll tell you how much it costs because I did it. Okay, 100 skips. I didn't buy a completely 100, but I bought like 70 skips.
You're the problem.
It cost me about $85 to get to 60 something, to level 60 something.
He skipped to level 60. It cost him about what?
$85.
$85.
Oh my gosh, Blaze, what are you doing? Gosh,
dude,
let me clone.
They
this
got
dude.
Halo Reach armor, man.
That says he wants to clown you.
Later, little man.
See you later. See you, brother.
I appreciate you carrying the show for me, man.
Thanks.
Oh Lord, this man opened the lines there when you said that. $80. Did I tell you to stop? I told you you damn near spent $200 on the damn game. $200. I'm just in beta for him.
Dude, we ought to just let little man
Jesus.
take my place from now on, man. You don't need
good.
me.
He's good, man. He was
You
damn
don't
near
need
about to
me.
read. He was about to read the comments. Boom, he was ready to go, man.
I've seen that, dude. $80 for the battle pass, Blaze. I knew you spent some money when I saw your character hop in, because my daughter said, "Who is that?" I said, "I think that's Blaze. He's all decked out, Iron Man skin. His head's on fire." I said, "Dude, how much money has this cat spent on this battle pass?"
Dude, I want to look good, man.
Dude. You can't see your character. Blaze, we were fooled by that in Modern Warfare. I bought a couple skins, and that was a wrap.
Yeah.
Never the Rambo skin. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get it. And I said, for what? Yeah, I can't
Other
even
people can
see
see you though.
Who cares?
Exactly.
Dude, my little son cares about that. We're grown, dude. We don't care.
Bro, it's the
Our
same
characters.
reason
If
why
we
you
can't
work
see our
out.
characters.
It's the same reason why you
No,
work out.
but I can see
But
myself.
you can see yourself.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
What the hell? That was a bad analogy.
That was bad. Yeah, but what I was saying is, Big Cloud, other women are gonna see him, so that's why he works
Other
out.
women.
Oh,
What
man.
do we care about some dude seeing us?
Oh shit.
Bro,
You
that's
know
not.
what I mean?
I've spent more than
Like,
$85. By the way, I'm just telling you.
That's
You spent
crazy.
more. You spent like $200 on the damn
Yeah.
beta.
That's crazy. Read your super chat.
Oh my god,
He's got a few.
is this the right one? Because I accidentally clicked that and then he started reading. Let me just make sure it's the right one.
I'm scrolling up for you.
All right, yeah, I think
That's right. It's the right one. I think you read Alejandro Italiano.
Ali Smith, he said, how do you guys feel about streaming in the future? I love physical hardware and I love the local experiences, but how do you feel about the potential future which exists all in the cloud? Dude, I don't want to hear about the cloud. I don't even want to, I don't want to think about the cloud until like I'm forced to like, hey, this is all we got for you. And this is why we have physical consoles with discs still. And I watched the video of a guy that he's like, dude, I bought Halo Infinite. I deleted the game. This is what the guy did, right? He's got a Series X Rev. He deletes Halo Infinite because he already had it digitally installed. He puts in the disc of Halo Infinite for the campaign. It was 15 gigs. And he clicked it and it said, it literally popped up. You have to be online to install the rest of it wouldn't even let him attempt to get into the campaign. He had to install a little bit. I don't know if it's a patch or what it is. So we're paying for keys, man. We're paying for unlock keys. So, the cloud, when it comes, man, I'm sure in 10, 20 years, it'll be on par or, hopefully it's smooth and shit. But I don't even want to know, man. Cloud streaming is trash.
I don't want to hear about that until Google Fiber becomes a constant for everybody.
And it'll never be a constant for everybody. It's impossible, bro. It's impossible.
Mm-hmm. So when that happens, then okay, sure, let's talk about some damn cloud. So then, fuck that.
Yeah, I don't like cloud streaming either. Next,
like Sony put a bad taste in my mouth with PlayStation Now. Imagine that being the way you play all games, bro. Streaming them.
Gaming Addict to $2 said, "Let me jump in, Blaze." LOL. Gaming Addict. First of all, this is not how we do it. We're professional over here, buddy. Okay. If you're gonna come on, you're gonna come on with Cognito and have a professional. But we're not gonna just have you jump on random. Come on, you know what I mean? I want to make sure the Iron Lords get their just due. Like I want you or Cog or you and King David. No, I'm serious. Dead serious.
He'll let you bypass it for $20. No, I'm playing.
No, but
I'm playing.
And
dude, this Gaming Addict dude is weird. Let me tell you why. This cat sent. Hey, want you to be on the podcast. Number one, I've been on their podcast before. All they did was talk about Nintendo, so I didn't have a whole lot to say. Hey, we need to have you on another podcast. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll let you know when. And then he hits me up. Hey, can you be on the podcast in a few months? It's like a few. Yeah, that's cool, dude. Okay. I'll let you know when. Doesn't ever get back to me. It's like, and he's messaged me this a couple times. It's like, dude, I'll be on your cast. You know I'll be on your cast. I've been on your cast. Let me know when. Doesn't ever tell me when. In a few months? Who plots some shit out in a few months? So meaning he's got to get all the bigger people out of the way. So when I ain't got shit else going on, when I'm digging for scraps in the bottom of the barrel, that's when I'm gonna hit you up so you can come and give us a guest appearance. That's how I read it.
Now, hold on. Let me back in.
That's how I read it, Blaze.
Oh no,
that Iron Lords for real. Like, if there's a podcast out there that's fucking on point and like scheduled wise, dude, they got a schedule. Like, they booked me legit a month out, and I'm like, I don't know
what I'm doing tomorrow, let alone a month out,
bro. I know, but they legit are on a tight schedule, bro. For real. Like, I'll give it. Like, if any other podcast said that, I'd be like, man, stop lying. But them, I truly believe it. But
I got you.
Now you're gonna hear the Book of X. We can go
next.
Oh yeah, and they're a great Xbox podcast. We
he'll love it. You'll hear the Book of X.
Xbox guys?
No, well,
they're Xbox. It's an Xbox podcast.
They're mixed.
Okay,
they're mixed.
You want to read this one bit?
What's up?
You want to read this one?
Jason and Ricky with the $20 super chat. Just here to say hi. I'm always watching and liking. Just don't normally have time to catch the show live. Appreciate the entertainment. Rev, like to hear some else different. Doesn't enjoy hearing about football at work also. So I like to hear someone who doesn't like to hear football.
Dude, you know I got a fucking comment, Rev? I got a comment on my YouTube channel and it said, dude, he was so mad that you said that you didn't like. I'm a real man that plays video games and watches sports. What's that about? I just ignored it, but he was so mad about.
Yeah, you triggered a lot of people. You triggered a lot of people with that, which is crazy.
I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? Listen, dudes at work try to punk me because I don't like sports, and I'm like, am I overhearing your conversation? I ain't even talking to you because I'm not commenting. Like, I ain't even talking to you, man. I don't give a damn about your sports. Have at it. But it's literally like if a group of dudes were around talking about Halo cat ears in Kina, that's how I feel about sports. The equivalent. Sports to me is the most useless activity in the world. I don't give a damn about it. Never have.
I love sports. I don't like all of them, but the ones
most dudes do. Yeah. I'm in the minority. I got dudes that can't believe it. I can't believe you don't like sports. I would have bet money. It's like, dude,
I was shocked.
What do you want me to tell you?
Because his boy Dumars loves fucking sports.
Love sports. Love sports.
When I talked to him, I'm like, yo, Rev, you watching the game? He's like, game? I don't watch sports. I'm like, I thought he was trolling me, dude. That shocked it. Rev, when you told, because you look like the working man, clear cut, come home, take care of his family, throwing a football. You're like, that's what I envisioned, dude. It was crazy.
Dude's throwing a ball around, dude. That's how I look at it. You're throwing a ball question. Around. What do I care? Any helpful tips on how to break up a marriage? I don't know, but if you figure it out, let me know.
What are you talking about? You already explained that. You already explained that when we was talking about potentially catching your wife in the act.
That's a joke.
You already know. There you go. You know what to say. What do you say? You dirty creature.
Law, man. I need more I need more information, man. I need more information. You know what I mean? I've been with my girl 18 years. She's a good woman, man. We don't argue. Is shit there like in the beginning? I know she's got her ear pressed up against the door. Is shit like in the beginning? No. But I feel like that's where love comes in. If you're looking for that old fashioned goosebump feeling, dude, that always goes away. If that's what it is, love is what's left over when the goosebumps disappear. We've talked about this before. If you're looking for something like you see on the movies, give it up because it ain't never gonna happen.
Never.
That's false. That's a lie.
This
it's
man
Hollywood.
Benji said cheat. You trying to get killed?
It's movies. Shit ain't like that. Relationships ain't like that.
Social media. They're at the beach.
Find somebody that you're compatible with. Do you get along? Now, if you guys are arguing constantly, If it's nothing but just her coming down on you and everything's a damn problem with what you do, then you ain't got no choice. But that's not how my girl is.
I find that, what's really true is after the low, after, like you said, after the goosebumps, it's finding somebody that you can coexist with, bro. Like, that's it for the rest of you. Like, this is the person that's gonna just, that's bro. I hate to use the term roommate, but like, you got to be able to like enjoy their company.
Almost like that. It's almost like that. It's almost like your roommates after that amount of time.
It is, bro. It's like, I hate saying that, bro, but it really is that, because like she's into shit, you're into different shit. The thing that brings you together is like the holidays, the kids, but usually the shit I like, she ain't gonna like, dude. It's just the facts, dude. I've tried to. I've thrown controllers at her. I put Xboxes on her TV. She don't give a fuck. Okay, she likes VR. She likes playing Fortnite with us once in a while. But the stuff I'm gonna like and the stuff she's gonna like is totally different. And that's okay. But to just have a healthy environment in the household, to make sure that you guys lay the foundation to have rules and so the kids, bro, the kids are always paying attention, bro. I learned that the hard way. Kids are watching everything you do, bro. Any little blow up, like, dude, I'm busy right now. And they turn around and you don't even realize that, and they just walked away, dude. They remember that shit. They're like, damn, fuck's my dad always. I realized 2 years ago, my son's like, Mr. Complainer. That's what he told me. I was like, why are you saying that? He's like, yeah, you always complain. I was like, damn, man. Actually, I felt bad about that. I'm like, damn, bro. So now I try to just hear him out, whether he's doing the right thing or not. I always try to hear him out,
Yeah, we need more information, Outlaw. You know what I mean? I need more than I need to know what's going on.
Right.
You know what I mean? What is she doing? Is she going out? Is she going out with her friends all the time? Or are you just happy or unhappy? Is it a chore to look at her? Like, is it getting bad to where you just look at her and you're irritated?
It's a chore to look at her.
Well, listen, dude, if there's so many different factors, man. I've been around so many guys. I'm in a job, and I'm kind of giving away a little something here. I'm in a job where divorce rate is the highest among any other job. So think about that for a second. Okay, so I'm around a lot of divorced dudes. So, but every situation is unique. Every situation is different. It all depends on what you got going on and what she's doing. But just keep in mind, the grass ain't always greener on the other side. If you're thinking you're going to get something else, it's going to be better. You're going to feel that love again. The goosebumps will be there again. That shit's going to fade. It always does.
Yeah.
That don't last.
Real quick, I want to give a shout out to my man, U Production. He's the guy that all the Solidcast logos and shit like that, he did all that shit for me. Like, if you're looking for an artist to make logos, like, he gets this shit done quick. I had to learn it the hard way. You know what I mean? This man is efficient. You tell him what he wants, he'll put it out, he'll get it ready for you. You know what I mean? He said, I love the interface, BitCloud. You're killing it. No, this is Blaze's interface. BitCloud gets no credit for this show at all. This is all me.
I mean, you don't do.
Yeah, he's hit me up with a couple of thumbnails too, and I hit him up last second.
Yeah,
boom! Within 30 minutes, he's got me a thumbnail. 2 of them. I offered to pay him for them. He said unacceptable, not accepting no money.
Bro, he's made us avatars.
Appreciate
Yeah, he's great. I just want to always. Now that you're here live, dude, I always want to give you that recognition, bro, because you deserved it for sure. But yeah, BitCloud usually runs it. He's always running the show for me. So I got to show love to the guy, bro, for real. He knows what he's doing on that level, man.
I know.
Yeah, our super chats seem to be dried up. So I want to say this. We went over the games that we were most excited for. We went over the games that we were most disappointed for. I felt like you had one more little thing in there, right?
Here's what I want to know. I want to know if you deliberately cut me off last podcast, BitCloud. You deliberately cut me off when we got into that porn topic?
So I checked the shit in StreamYard, and StreamYard crashed. It was red.
It crashed.
It crashed. It was red, and instead of reconnecting.
What were we talking about? When
we were talking about something, and it just crashed.
We were talking about PORN addiction.
Yeah, we were talking about that, and then
we've talked about that before.
Oh yeah,
and
let's
then
get
all
his
of a sudden,
Okay,
all of a sudden, boom, we cut out.
Well, let's bring that back.
Well, we don't have to bring it back. That wasn't the point. The point was, did you deliberately cut me off because of the subject matter, Mister? I work at IGN. I'm a big shot.
The big shot.
You know what I mean?
You're not gonna let me down. It's like I show him the website for IGN and around work. And he's like, holy shit, and he's like, okay, none. I'm not gonna let it down. Huh?
Listen, if Big Cloud had a fetish for a porn, I'm telling you right now, Big Cloud probably looks up like Pog, some shit like that.
Pog, what's that?
Pog. Listen, I'm not gonna explain that to you, but I want you to look that up.
Just explain it to me.
Wrong answer.
Explain it to me. What is that? Is that a POG?
Yeah, Pog's like a thick white woman.
Like a what?
A thick woman. A thick woman. Like
is it?
Yeah.
A thick white girl?
Yeah.
I work around a lot of black guys. And you know what they tell me? They tell me white girls are the easiest.
Bro, all the black guys I know don't want to even fuck white girls.
They tell me white girls are the easiest and they're the most trashy.
I believe them.
Like they do stuff to them that they can't even believe is happening. Stuff that a black girl would never do.
I believe it.
That's probably why some of them tear off and marry a white chick.
Bro,
I didn't know that though. I haven't heard that saying about a hog.
God.
I'm just saying everybody's got their go-to. Like look at everybody's got their go-to shit. Right?
Oh shit!
But during the weeks, you might latch on to. Isn't it funny how you latch on to like something like, oh, this is working for me. This week, oh, this is what I want to watch. You ever go through that? Like, this is what I want this week, and I don't know why it's that way, but it happens. Like you're into fucking Asian or whatever it is that week, and then it just goes away, and you go back to your normal shit.
Yep.
No, and that's exactly why it's bad for you.
That's true. You have a lot of
exactly why it's bad for you. You're not supposed to have access to all this shit. You're just not,
bro. Why not?
You're just not because.
Is it bad for you, Rev? But when you don't do it, you feel like shit. Then why do you feel so shitty when you're not doing it?
Because you're relying upon.
Because you're relying on, like
you mean,
your brain,
your body. It's an addiction. Okay, it's an addiction, just like drugs.
It's like when you go through withdrawal, you feel like shit.
There'll be people that tell you don't even try to compare the two. Wrong answer. I've told you this before. As far as addictions go, that is the hardest thing in the world that I've ever had to quit.
Hear me out, Rev.
Hold on. I'm not successful. I'm still unsuccessful. That's the only thing I haven't been able. I quit smoking. I quit vaping, and they're like, "Oh, well, I see you vaping this." Yeah, I went back to it, but like PORN, dude, like my record. Now you got to keep in mind, how long have we been looking at this shit? How long have we been looking at this nasty shit? Me, as long as I can remember. Okay, I'm 40 years old. So since I was a teenager. So how long is that, Blaze? 30 years?
It is.
Okay, a little under. That's your brain has become intertwined with this shit.
I'm gonna give you the kicker.
You're just gonna take it away? You're just gonna take it away from me? Wrong answer. I'm gonna make your life a living hell until you show me what I need to see.
Okay, but we're not brought up in the world, Rev. We're not brought up in the world to like cocaine or like pills, but we're brought up in this world as a meal to produce, and we that urge never stops as a meal. That's the difference. You get what I mean? Like we're always wanting to do the deed. That's what we're literally meant to do it. That's the deed. Yes. You get what I'm saying?
But you're meant to do it. You're meant to do it in the real world. You're meant to do it with your significant other. That's what your wife is for, or your girlfriend. I don't even know what she is at this point. Your baby mama. It's not to look at digital porn. That's not how men conduct themselves. That's not how we as men are supposed to conduct themselves. And I'm not talking shit to anybody that does it. I still do it, but I'm ashamed every time I do it because that's not how grown adults conduct themselves. That's what little kids do. That's how little kids get off that don't have a girlfriend. What are we doing as grown married people or people with girlfriends or significant others looking at that trash. We don't hold ourselves accountable. We don't hold ourselves to a higher standard. And society has deemed it completely and totally acceptable and normal. And it's not. It's not fair. It's not fair to your partner. If your girl was looking at porn all the time, dude, you'd be disgusted. I wouldn't mind if my girl looked at porn. Well, then there's something wrong with you. Because that's an insult. She shouldn't have to look at that because she's got you. Why shouldn't it be the other way around?
I guess they accept it.
Let's say, okay, let me put myself in my girl's shoes. I'm a female, okay? I'm the wife of this guy. He's over here beating off to other girls. I'm freaking insulted right now. That's you're cheating. Well, it's not cheating. Yes, it is. That is cheating. That's how I'd look at it. Now, lucky for me, she doesn't look at it that way. That's how I would look at it. And I try to be as objective as possible with most things. And if I put myself in those shoes, dude, that's cheating. You're getting off to somebody else, to looking at somebody else. And if that individual were right there in front of you, you do it.
Yeah.
It's cheating.
You're giving into temptation, basically, at that point, too.
Exactly what you're doing.
No.
I don't know. I think I mentally delete once I'm done, just like my history, I delete it.
Isn't that like the same as cheating though?
It don't mean it didn't happen, Blaze.
It did happen.
It still happened.
You can erase the girl from your life, you still smashed.
It didn't happen, dude. Dude, and once you're in that moment, like I don't care if a meteor was hitting in 10 seconds, bro. The rocks are getting off, and that's it. I don't care. In that moment, bro, you don't give a fuck what's going on. Like, yes, sir.
It's a high. It's a high.
It is. It's fucking.
It's a high. That's why I say same as drugs. Dude, look up. Have you ever Googled PORN addiction? Google it. Look at some of the stories that are attached to this shit. You know what I mean? Some people's lives have been destroyed. Some people's marriages have been destroyed because of this. Don't tell me it's not a powerful addiction. It is.
No,
it owns your mind. That's why you feel like shit if you don't do it. Because your brain's coming down on you. Your brain's putting you in that mood until you give it what it wants to see. I'm telling you, my record, and you know what? I don't even give a shit. I'm going to put out there. My record, you know what my record is, Blaze? I'm going to tell you.
A week.
This is how weak I am. 18 days.
Damn.
That's the best I've been able to muster up.
Hey, I'll give you respect
18
for
days.
that.
No. That's pathetic. That's pathetic. And it'll be little things that trigger it. You're scrolling on Twitter. Boom. You go down, somebody retweeted a chick.
Or some spandies. Come on, man.
Boom.
Yeah.
Nice ass. You're like, damn. Man, let me Google something right quick. And then the next thing you know,
you're like, babe.
I'm just gonna look. No, that don't even enter into the equation.
Yeah.
Sex is work.
Yeah.
At this stage in the game, dude, sex is work.
Oh,
it's a lot of work. You gotta get sweaty. You gotta get her off. There's so much involved. You gotta shower afterwards. What do you do with PRN? You fire up the computer, look at a couple scenes, boom, you're done. So it's not only the sensation, it's the convenience of it all.
Yeah.
It's just a bad thing, man.
Bro,
it really is.
Like Novocaine said, it's everywhere. Like there's no way to it'll never change because
it's socially acceptable. That's why.
That's why dudes buying them dolls, ref. I'm talking about, right?
Honestly,
I ain't to that level, but I've seen them.
Listen, have you seen how real these things look?
I've seen. And imagine it, and just think they're just going to get more realistic.
And I'm telling you right now,
there's going to be a giant box outside my front door. Wife's going to be saying, "What's that? Don't worry about that. That's some video game shit. Don't worry about it."
It's a computer chair, bro. I'm telling you, if I didn't have, dude, I would definitely order one of them.
Oh, man. You know, like they be staring at you when you unbox shit, ref? You know, like they be like looking to see when you want to unbox it, they just be like peeping, like, what is that?
Bro, I would buy one, dude. I want one so, you know how bad I want one of them? Are you kidding me? Just to throw that bitch, bend her over and just take and throw under the fucking futon when I'm done? I'm just being real with you. Throw her under the bed, like, see you later, buddy. That's it. I'm dead serious. No shame. I'm sorry, people, if that offended you. Like, I don't care. Like, that's what it's for. Take my shit and see you. I'll see you when I get you out.
Bro, the cleanup process has to be terrible.
Oh my God.
It smells like plastic. What the hell is wrong with you?
I looked into it. It's cornstarch and shit you got to put. Like, I looked into it. I almost did it, bro.
You did look into it. I was talking to my brother, and he said, my brother's at a place right now. He's 47. He's single. Okay, he's got 3 different baby mamas. He's to the point to where he doesn't want a woman. That's where he's at. He's scarred. He pays over $3,000 a month in child support.
That's
Dude,
a lot.
Think about that. Over $3,000 a month.
Your check is gone, bro.
So he's to the point. He's like, I'll just look at porn, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, gosh, damn, dude. I'm like, dude, you can't have that mentality. He's like, why can't I have that mentality? Do you see how much I give up a month because of women? I'm like, you can't just blame women. You know, you had a part in that too. So he said, talking about just how these women are these days, because let's be real to the game. These women ain't like they used to be. Who knows? Maybe they are. Maybe it's just more widespread. Dude, these women have numbers under their belt.
Bro.
Severe numbers. And he just says he's to where they all gross him out. And I'm like, but that's all women. He's like, that's my point. I've been there. I've done it. It's nothing but a headache. It's nothing but a There goes Big Cloud again. You see what I'm telling you?
Yeah.
He doesn't like this topic.
Yeah.
He doesn't like this topic. So he said, have you seen those things on the internet? Have you seen the fleshlights?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, of course I have. He's like, okay, would you use another man's fleshlight? Let's say he said, hey, dude, I disinfected it with bleach. Here you go. Would you use that?
No.
I'm like, dude, that's the dumbest shit I've ever. He's like, but yet you're jumping into bed with other females. What sense does that make? He's like, when they've all, it's not just one fleshlight. How many dudes have been balls deep in that and dumped inside of it? I was like, damn, dude, that's a terrible way to look at it. I feel you, but holy crap, no wonder you don't want nothing. He's like, that's what, I look at them all as just ravenous, dirty creatures. And he's been single for like 2 years. And you see my brother, he's a good-looking dude. He's got a build. He don't give a crap. And it's because he's got porn sustaining him. So I guess in that aspect, you could say it's a good thing, but is it? He's not happy.
Yeah.
Would a girl make him happy? Temporarily. Longer than porn would. For married people, for people with girlfriends, you shouldn't be looking at it.
Listen, man, have you ever seen some of these machines that are sucking these fake fucking BJ machines? Like, wonka, 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 wonka. Like, bro, give me. I see. If I don't want to get scammed, but I would order that shit so fast. Are you kidding me? I'm not even, bro, Rev. I swear to God, on everything I love, I'm no shame. I'll throw this shit right on my face like this and just. Wonka, wonka, wonka. I swear to God, bro. No joke. Give me that. Dude, there's no shame in this shit, bro. Like, everybody here, all these dudes in this chat know what's up. They just don't want to admit it.
This motherfucker, like, it's got presets.
Dude, are you kidding?
Does your girl know you look? Does it bother her?
I really never talked to her about it, bro.
Don't say it then.
You know what it is too. Like, if I want it, she said no because of this. There's been reasons, right? I'm not right, but and for me, bro. See, for me, sometimes I'd rather just get it. Like, let's go. Like, you want it, because when you're in a long-term relationship, bro, and I don't care who you are, you're lying to yourself. It's not sustainable, bro. You got kids. We got 3 kids. She works all day. She comes home. She cooks. She cleans. She showers. It's 10 o'clock. She's dead tired, bro. So it's just not an everyday thing like it used to be when we were just going out doing what the fuck we wanted to do. So when it happens, it's like, it's kind of like, all right, I don't mind.
But even if it could be, would you do it?
Every day?
You'd still look at it.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. Because your brain knows it. Forward and backward, up and down, toe to head.
It's like a journey.
Every single part of it.
It's a satisfying adventure to browse, to get the material you want, It really is. It's all everything. The whole process is enjoyment. It's like you look, oh, okay, yeah. That one leads to this one. Recommended this one. Boom, bam, boom. And bro, by the time you know, and you're tucking and cleaning up, opening your door,
and you don't feel shitty about it afterwards,
dude. I'm telling you, I delete it. It's gone.
You don't feel no type of way afterwards. You don't think, wow, I'm over here like a damn 17-year-old kid,
bro. You know what it was? It used to. I'm like, man, I ain't doing that shit. I'm not. I got a girl. What do I need to do that shit? And they used to eat me up, but now I found ways to delete it, bro. Once I delete it from my browser, it's deleted. It never happened. And unless you can prove it, it never happened.
No, but they say it takes away your drive, though. It takes away your motivation.
Oh, absolutely, it does.
That's why dudes are depressed. As men, we're supposed to be conquerors. You know what I mean? We're supposed to be going out, finding shit to do with ourselves. What do? We work, we come home, we play our stupid little video games, spend time with our kids, and we look at our bullshit.
Yeah, but let me ask you this,
it keeps you complacent. It takes away your fire. It takes away your
pandemic
drive.
In the mix, ref.
Dude, I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, throw the pandemic in the mix.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, but Rev, I want it to subdue me. Why wouldn't
you? Do you though? Do you though?
If it's not,
why do 95% of us men have no motivation in life? Why?
That's fact. Why? No, you're fact. 100%. But Rev, think about it. If now say you have that motivation, now guess what I'm doing? Now I'm this little puppy doll hanging by my girl for every second. And then when you're outside of your home, if you're not subdued, now you're free. Now it's gonna lead to other shit. I'd rather deal with this than deal with the.
I'll tell you, and that is one thing I will completely and totally agree with you on. When you are in a dry spell, when you're not looking, and you're not really doing nothing, shit you would never think about.
Bro, you'll
is looking halfway decent.
I'm telling you, bro. You throw a 6-pack on that bitch, woo-wee.
And it's like, yo, maybe I should just go ahead and look. So, and I can't argue with that aspect. That's where the self-control comes in, But I do feel it makes people depressed. I do feel it takes away your motivation. I firmly believe that.
Okay, why does it make you depressed? If you have a girl, you have your wife, right? You can go ask her and she'll take care of that. Okay, and then you can.
I don't want that, dude.
I know you don't.
How long are we talking? How long are we talking?
Like,
you know what I mean? It's rare. It's rare, and that's how I feel like that's how most married people are.
Okay, you don't, but that's why it makes up for those the majority of the time of you not wanting.
It shouldn't. What's missing? There's something missing there.
You cheating on your girlfriend.
No, there's something missing. You shouldn't have to resort to that to look. You shouldn't have to resort to looking.
All right, fill me in. Like, where do you? That's what I'm saying. So what's the missing spot then?
I haven't figured that out yet.
That's what I'm saying. So what like,
I haven't figured it out. I haven't figured that out. I'm this is still trial and error for me, man.
Bro, it'll never Rev, listen. Remember we used to make those jokes? Like, you ain't got the balls. Remember that? You ain't got the balls to and look at me when I talk to you. You ain't Rev. You ain't built like that. You ain't got the balls to quit. That's it. You're too weak.
No, it's got nothing to do with that. I want to quit more than anybody here. Most people have justified it, like you. In your head, it's not even an option. You've justified it in your head. I need this. This makes me better. Me, I know it makes me worse, and I still cave. So you're 100% comfortable with it. I'm not. So in a way, what you do isn't near as bad as what I do. I'm conflicted about it, and I still do it. So what does that say about me? That says I'm weak.
I'm not comfortable with it, Rev. I'm willing to.
You bullshit. You ain't. You are. You've absolutely said you are.
No.
Said you look. You delete it. Boom. Easy.
It is, but
it haunts me for about an hour afterwards.
It's an excuse.
God, dude.
It's an excuse, Rev. That's all. It's just it's just a front to get me by.
Guys, yeah, 160 something people here. Hit that like button.
You said it's there to after for an hour it bothers you, and all I'm doing is tricking my brain into saying like, man, whatever.
You can't trick your brain. It's just how you deal with it. It's just how you deal with it. Your brain knows exactly what it's doing. People are better off when they can make sense of something. People are better off with an addiction when they can make it make sense.
You're right.
It's when you can't. It's when you can't make it make sense that you become conflicted about it, and that's where I've become very, very conflicted with the whole concept of it.
No, and I don't. You know what, Rev?
You see what I'm saying?
I don't want to even make a joke about being addicted to anything because that shit's not a joke. But I just like remember the whole video games? Like, man, I hate talking about video games. I'm like, Rev, I mean, I don't want to play. Like, dude, we're fucking grown men playing video. It's just like when I see, it's not the same, but on a similar level where you feel bad about doing something that you enjoy doing. It's not the same, but you get what I mean. Like you used to say, like, man, I'm 30 plus years old. Why am I playing these fucking games, bro? And then I got to talk about it. Then my friends see me talking about it, and then I got to go to work, and they're like, dude, yeah, I seen your video. Bro.
Okay, but you're looking, you're trying to rationalize something that's completely different. Okay, video games and PRN are completely different things. Okay, you can let your kids play video games. You're going to show them PRN. That's a different thing. Now, video game addiction is very real. Are you spending all your time playing video games? How much time are you spending looking at porn? Okay. PRN, I don't care who you are. It's bad for you.
How much time does it take up for you? Just curious. Right, average. Like, all right, you do that, and on an average day, it takes you 10 minutes. I'm just random, just throwing something out there, whatever, right? 10 minutes.
When I realized I had a problem, it was taking me 2 hours.
Because you were picking the perfect, like, dude, I feel
because I couldn't find nothing.
I've been there.
It was all boring. Everything I looked at, I was like, trash. Been there, done it. That's when I realized I had a problem.
I've been there, bro.
Yeah. So now when I do it, it's like 10 minutes tops.
Boom.
But it's no. I still failed.
Bro, you meaning to tell me you cut something that was taking up 2 hours?
It doesn't matter, Blaze. I still caved. I still caved, man. And that's the part that bothers me. I shouldn't have to do it.
To your God-given ability of being a man and releasing. It's a release, bro.
No, it's not. It's not. I shouldn't have to look. I shouldn't have to.
Okay, you don't have to look. Okay, let's say you're not looking. But you're telling me it's not a release?
Listen, Blaze. Look, everything we do, this here, this is an addiction. This is an addiction. Video games can be an addiction. PRN, it's an addiction. As men, we're supposed to be able to overcome any of this shit. Yeah. So when I cave to something that I'm deliberately setting out to not do and I still do it, that's a failure. You see what I'm saying? I don't care if it's a release. It's a failure. It's a release because I'm weak. It's easier to cave than it is to stay strong. That's why men are the way they are today. It's easier to give in to all the stuff that makes us feel good. The stuff that is... Being successful in life takes work. It takes drive. It takes motivation. It takes hard work. It takes putting yourself in situations where you're uncomfortable. The problem is nobody wants to be uncomfortable. We want to do stuff that makes us comfortable 100% of the time. That's why we all hate our jobs. And then when we're done with our jobs, we go home and we do all the stuff that makes us feel good. But what kind of example is that? What kind of example am I setting?
You ever hear the quote, death got to be easy because life is hard? Like, we're surrounded by fucking... We're always problem solving on the go, bro. Especially as men, bro. We're always problem solving on the go. Or we're always putting a Band-Aid over something and, we'll get that bill. Yeah, I'll get to it next week or something. We're always doing that. We're always fucking multitasking with shit. So I'm looking at it like, man, like, look, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna listen. I'm in my house. If she calls me right now, hey, yo, nothing. What do you mean? Nothing. I'm just on the computer. Yeah, love you too. Like that's it. That's it. Boom, done. That's it. You got it, Rev. You got to look at it as, look, I'm not going out. I get the addiction part, bro, because that's never gonna stop, bro. Rev, it's an addiction that you're gonna lose over and over. Because I've tried in the past, bro. I tried.
But okay, why have you tried? Why? Why would you try if it's not a problem?
I'm not saying it's not a problem. I'm saying it's not a problem anymore to me.
Oh, so you've accepted it because you've said to yourself, I can't beat it. It wins. Screw it. I'm just going to do it.
Just like the vaping thing. You're like, dude, you got to cut that vaping shit. I'm like, wrong answer. I'm not doing it. I'll learn when it's too late.
So see, that's weak. That's a weak mindset.
I'm fucking weak, baby.
Dude, come on, man. We're supposed to be strong. We're supposed to be. And look, I'm not throwing stones. I'm doing all the same shit you're doing. The difference is I see it. I see it. I know it's at a place of weakness. I know it's at a place of comfortability. Blaze, I've been at my job for 20 years. I can progress. I don't progress.
Yeah, you've told me this.
I don't progress. And you know, I'd love to go into detail, you know, so the chat can better understand, because I don't want to play the political games. You know what I mean? I don't want to kiss no one's ass. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. But the bottom line, at the end of the day, it's all excuses. I don't want to make myself uncomfortable. I want to stay where I'm at, keep things how I know them, because I don't want to leave my little comfort bubble. And in order to stay comfortable, we do all the shit that makes us comfortable. And a lot of it are chains. It's chains that keep us down, that don't let us break free and do what we should really be doing.
So I didn't think I've always...
No, I never looked at it. Why do you think I've always told you I've never been comfortable with the YouTube? Yeah, because I'm covering video games. I should have been doing other shit in my life, but my damn
why? Because you see your
procrastination.
Because you seen your dad out fixing the car, or you seen your dad out cutting the lawn, or whatever. Bro, it's a different age, dude. I ain't gotta fix cars because
it's not just that. It's not just that, Blaze. It's not just that.
It's about being productive, I guess.
No, because
productive.
There's something in my DNA. Okay, there's something inside of me that I'm constantly battling with that's telling me I'm not where I'm supposed to be at. I battle with this constantly, Blaze. It doesn't go away. The voice never shuts up. I constantly hear it.
What if? It's like a what if scenario, and you're like,
exactly.
What if 3 years ago I didn't do YouTube, or I did this and I went this?
Okay,
what would I be at? Would I still be here? You know? Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Bro, but when you gonna when does it come to an age like, dude, I got kids. Look, man, I got a big nose, man. I'm gonna lose my hair in 5 years. Like, when's
5 years? My hair is gone.
Okay. So seeing all that shit, bro, you should be like, man, like, fuck it, dude. Like, what if you didn't give the guy an attitude when you wanted to become a voice actor, and he's like, dude, I love that. Do it again. You're like, dude, I'm not doing it again. Like, dude, all these what ifs. The bottom line is, Rev, if you weren't doing that, you wouldn't be doing shit else. You'd be sitting on your balls. And the difference is, when it comes to your balls, what's the one thing that has guys acting funny, changing, stabbing your friend in the back? It's always a female. When a guy does something, you always see a guy acting funny or not being himself or trying to impress. It's always because they control their balls. You get what I'm saying? Like that.
I do.
The vagina, the female or the porn, it controls their release. That's what they want to do at all times. It don't matter if they're having a bad day, a good day, they're always willing to do that. It's the one thing. So if it controls that aspect in your life that's going to always make you happy and satisfy you, then it's different from everything else, bro.
Yeah. How so? What do you mean?
Like, bro, it's not like I was addicted to pills at one point, bro. Okay, I knew I wasn't supposed to be doing pills. I knew what it told me to take 2. I was taking 10.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm taking them. Now I'm sniffing them. Now I'm sniffing them. Now it was never. But I'm not supposed to be doing that. But I know, like, listen, whether I'm doing this with my hand or I'm injecting it into another female, I'm supposed to be doing this.
You're supposed to be doing what?
Busting nuts.
Are you though?
Absolutely.
Okay, but why can't you channel that energy towards your woman? Why not save it?
Because then then it's too much energy. Now after I'm done with that, then I'm like, damn, dude.
But is it? You don't know. You don't know
You
because
really
we can't
don't
get
know.
past 30 days.
Mm.
We can't get past 30 days without it. What is your job? Blaze, listen, you've told the chat. I'm not exposing nothing here. You've told the chat you're depressed. You have health issues.
Damn,
You're
you
constantly in your head about shit. You have high anxiety. Blaze, do you know how many people have that same thing that you got? Because we're all indoors looking at shit constantly. We're all staring at a screen 24/7, doing the shit that makes us comfortable, keeping us comfortable.
Yeah.
The way, like, are you happy? I don't think you're happy. I don't think any of us are happy. We've accepted our fate.
You just accepted it. Yeah.
We've accepted it. And
You're
we
complacent.
keep ourselves in this acceptance state by doing all the same shit that we do.
Yeah. So it's more like a suppression. It's not really happiness. You're suppressing it.
It is. And we stay suppressed until the day we die. And what is that? What is that? There's no meaning.
Big Cloud.
What's up?
So what's up with you? You're a single
Yeah,
guy, right?
Bit's always quiet on this, man.
Oh no, I'm listening. You guys are just breaking the points down. It makes sense.
Okay, but from your perspective, how do you feel
about addiction in general?
No, about like you're a single male. You stay doing,
Yeah.
You ain't gonna tell me you ain't looking.
No, I'd be lying to you if I said I wasn't looking.
Okay.
But again, and that's why I said to Rev, when you add a pandemic on this, right, and everything you just said, it amplifies it times 10 in a sense. You know what I mean? Everybody's, people are stressed out of the world or where they can go. A lot of people want to travel and do XYZ. They can't. So logically, in a lot of people's minds, what do, Rev? They find it elsewhere. And where Blaze is saying, he say he wants to get that release. They are looking for that release, and they will do anything to get that said release, including look up porn. But, I don't even want to say we're built different, right? It's like you said, you saw your dad, let's say cutting the grass or whatnot, and you wanted to do YouTube. I don't even say this is
cutting the grass. I don't like that. I don't like that.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just hypothetical, something like that.
Okay.
I wouldn't say we're all.
Bro, his dad had different hobbies than him.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Big Cloud. Big Cloud,
what's up?
What did you tell us last time about the female situation? Didn't you say you'd only been with one girl? Isn't that what you said? What did you say?
I've been with about 3 or 4.
Okay, 3 or 4.
Long 3, and they've been long-term.
Long relationships.
When was the last relationship you were in?
Oof, like 3 years ago.
Yeah, when I first.
How old are you?
I'm 29 now.
29. What's the holdup? What's the problem?
Well, first of all, with the state of the world and everything, I mean,
what's the state of the world? What's the state of the world? What's the state of the world?
Coronavirus. And the fucked up part is I just got vaccinated on this shit, right? But I don't know. I have like this weird thought process, especially with this new variant going around. I don't know, man. I just feel weird about the whole situation. And mind you, I'm hearing people say, no, they took Moderna. I took Pfizer. You know what I'm saying? All this shit. And it's like, I don't know, man. I just personally, I don't know.
Are you scared?
Not scared. Just I don't know.
You're scared. You just said with this new variant, there's fear in you. You don't want to go out and do what you want to do.
Well, yeah, there's that. Yeah, there's that.
Pick like you telling me a variant is stopping you from emptying out your balls in some random bitch? Who gives a fuck? You're vaccinated. You just told me this.
We're on the same page here, Blaze. Yeah, well, you got the vaccine. What's the problem? Have you had your boosters?
Nah. So I haven't got no booster after what we were told by One Night. Remember that shit, Bliss?
Yeah.
One Night got the damn what's the name? The other variant, the new variant after taking the booster shot. And it's like that constant fear, like what exactly are we putting in our bodies? Type of shit.
What are you scared of losing though? What think about it. What are you scared of? What is our lives? What is our lives? What do we do? I've been watching this show called Yellowstone.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen Yellowstone?
No, never heard of Yellowstone.
There's this guy that's smoking. There's this doctor. He won't change his story. They need him to change his story about something. He ain't going to change his story. So they send a strong arm to come and do the job for him.
Mm-hmm.
So the guy's going to kill him. He's going to kill the doctor, or he's like I don't want to say forensics. What do you call somebody that works in the morgue and does like synopsises on how people died and shit like that?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. That's what he does. And he's smoking embalming fluid. So that he tries to attack the guy that comes in to kill him. That goes sideways. That doesn't work. So he's trying to plead for his life. And then the guy says, "You're miserable. What is it you're trying to save?" And he says, "It's only the habit of living that you're scared of losing." That hit me. It's like the habit of living. What do any of us really do? What do we really do?
Yeah.
Are we accomplishing it? Are we accomplishing any goal? What do we do really outside of staring at the screen all day? We work our 9 to 5s, you know.
Mm-hmm. Come home, do this.
Come home, stare at the screen. What are we doing? Where's our purpose? We're men. We're supposed to have purpose, and we don't have any purpose.
Yeah.
The purpose is Big Cloud's a single man, bro. He hasn't got married yet.
He needs to be out there right now. He needs to be out there. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but dude, there's dating apps, bro. Get on it and just have.
That's what I'm saying. Make some moves. Make something, dude. The beauty about today's society is you got online dating. You can invite women right to your house.
They might show up with a peepee on them, but you can just send them home.
You invite them right to your house. Make some dinner, whatever.
Big Cloud, listen to me, bro.
What's up?
The purpose why I want to live is, listen, the immature and stupid selfish side says, "Damn, dude, I don't want to miss the next PS6, the next games that come out." I remember telling Rev, like, "Dude, I don't want to die, dude. The PS5's." I remember telling him I didn't feel good. I told him that. I swear to God, I was like, "Dude, the PS5's coming out. I don't want to die, dude." I swear to God. But the real reason is, dude, is to leave my kids and have my girl have to watch my kids. Like, that would break my heart, bro. Having my kids, like, especially my son at 3 years old, he wouldn't really remember me like that, bro. That's my purpose. Is my kid,
dude. But
bro.
look here, man. I'm in
You're
a different
good,
place.
Big Cloud.
I'm in a different place than you, Blaze. My daughter's 15. My son's 14. Okay, I still have a good involvement in my son's life. My daughter, she don't hardly talk to me no more, man. Once them kids hit that certain age, that's a wrap for you.
No, you're right.
You know what I mean? And then I sit back and I think to myself, how often do I contact my parents? How often do I call my parents? Blaze, I never call my parents. I know it's going to be the same with my kids. So boom, for a long time, that was my purpose. I had my kids. That's dwindling. You know, he's 14. Dude, in 4 years, he's 18 years old.
That's you.
In 3 years, she's 18.
Yeah. So Blaze would be in a different ball game for that, because his kids are still young.
No. But you're gonna be right back involved as soon as she hits 18. That's when you gotta get involved again.
True, yeah, that's true.
Another whole.
That's true.
You know what I mean? I mean before 18. You know, because you know what these. Oh man. Anyway, the point is, Rev. The point is,
I can't die. The PS5 is going out. That is funny, dude. I remember when I got real sick, one of those games was coming out, and I said something similar, dude. I think it was Modern Warfare 2. Remember, I got some real bad health issues. Look up Crohn's disease. Okay, screw it. So I got that real bad, and I didn't know how to manage it, and I thought I was dying. I lost like 40 pounds. I was like, that's a wrap. I'm done. The only thing really I have to look forward to at this point is video games. And there was a game coming out, and I said that same thing. I think it was Modern Warfare 2. I was like, don't let me die. Let me just play this game first. But it's like, think about it. My kids are grown. I've been married 18 years. I've had a job for 20 years. What is there to look forward to anymore?
And that's my exact argument to you, right?
Nothing.
What purpose do you got? Like, if I was,
I don't have a purpose because I stay in this little bubble that I'm in. I don't venture out and try to do
what-
other shit.
So what if you
I
got
love to be comfortable?
What if you got out the bubble, Rev? What exactly would you
He
say?
would be. He would. You know what would happen, Big Cloud? He would be irritated. He would be like, "Dude, I don't want to be here. I don't like a lot of people around me. I just want to be back in my own zone."
But that would be my brain. That would be my brain trying to put me back into my slavery bubble. That's exactly what that would be.
That's a comfortable ass bubble, bro.
It is comfortable, and that's the problem. We're all too comfortable to go out and try to do other shit.
For what?
Dude, I've been miserable at my job for 20 years. I should have went out and looked for something else a long time ago.
But you got comfortable.
I'm a slave to it.
Familiarity.
I can retire in 5 years.
Yeah,
in 5 years I can retire and be done.
Don't fuck that up.
And I hate the job. I hate it. I've been on vacation 3 weeks. I have to go back Friday. Dude, I'm disgusted. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I've been off 3 weeks. I got to go back, dude. I feel sick to my stomach thinking about it. That's not healthy. We're not supposed to feel that way about work.
No, we're not.
We're not.
Not supposed to be a playground.
Bro, nobody dude, I'm on vacation. Right? Every Christmas I get 2 weeks off. Every Christmas. My shit shuts down 2 weeks paid. Just like you. So I understand what you're going through. It's coming. It's after New Year, bro. New Year's, you would think New Year's is a happy day for me. All New Year's tells me is, dude, you're going back to work the next day. That's all New Year's tells me. So New Year's ain't shit for me. But Rev, there's nothing you would be doing, bro. You would maybe buy you know what? Hold on.
Listen, there's stuff, Blaze, you know, there's stuff I can't go into. There's stuff I can't go into live.
I know.
But there's a lot more to it than stuff that I can actually say. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying on top of the shit that I can't say, you and I both know I'm being 100% here.
Oh, bro.
I know my flaws. I know my problems. And I'm telling you now, I was not built for this. I was not built for this life.
You call me one day, you're like, dude, check this out. And I think you sent me a picture of a black Challenger or a black Mustang. I don't know which one it was.
It was a Challenger.
Okay. And you're like, dude, this car is awesome, dude. I'm really about to buy it. And you sounded so happy and excited. And I'm like, yo, Rev, fuck it. Go for it. And you're like, yeah, I think I'm going to get it. And then you end up calling me the next day, like, yeah, I'm going to check out the car again or something. And I'm like, damn, man, but those fucking car payments are never going to stop coming. I think I said something like that to you. And you're like, dude, realistic, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, dude, what do I need a new car for? For what, dude? I just drive to work and come home. What am I going to get this new car for? To have an extra payment just to drive home and do this? I'm going to park it here. I'm going to go to work, park it, come home, park it. I'm not going to go anywhere and utilize it to my... You could do a lot of things with that car if you wanted to. You know what I mean? Like, hey, what's up? You know, but...
Yeah, but the reality is I can't afford it. Okay? My daughter turns 16 next year. I got to get her a car. I can't have a car payment. I can't have a $500-$600 car payment.
Facts.
You know what I mean? My son turns 16 in 2 years. He's going to need a car. You know? So this is the shit that you got to look at. And it just sucks, dude.
Dude, I use my parents' car all the time until I got my own. My dude, that whole tradition when you turn 16, you get a new car. Bull. My parents are like, you ain't getting a new car. We ain't got the money for it. But if you want to use our car, you can use our car if you take care of it. But I never got no new 16 car. Like, ooh, never happened.
My dad bought me a car when I was 18. So it was a Mustang GT 5.0.
Oh, things fly, bro.
25th anniversary, dude. He bought it for me when I was 18. I want to be able to do the same for my daughter. You know, so I
just had that moment.
I can't afford a car payment.
Bro, life's...
But yeah, I drive around in a damn trash can. You already know what I drive around in. Drive around in a dumpster.
You drive around,
and that's one of the reasons I don't go nowhere. I am not being seen in that pile of shit. The wife's got the newer car. I just drive around in the trash box, you know.
We always get fucked over, huh? Like, give the wife the new car.
But that's how we're supposed to be. That's how we're supposed to take care of our women. Are we not?
Yeah, and not hurt them by going out and doing something you would regret. That's why you stay home and whip it out. That's it. I'm serious, Rev. Listen to me, bro. I'm not trying to downplay it, bro.
You don't get it.
I get it. I get it, bro.
It's all right.
Oh, God,
I get it, bro.
Dude, I'm all red. I got
too.
piss.
Me too.
What's the deal?
How many
Are
hours?
we wrapping this, bro? We're at 2 hours and 40 minutes, man.
Yikes. Yeah, that's a wrap.
Go and call it.
That's good talk.
It's great talk, bro. Great talk.
Yeah, and you know, you can't change anybody's mind. I talk to LJ about this kind of stuff all the time, and he's completely and totally justified PRN. He says it makes him better. He's better because of it. When he tries not looking, it makes him miserable and morose and depressed and da-da-da-da-da. But yet his whole life, like, I've been around this cat for 3 years. He's always depressed. But see, he can't see it. He can't see it. So I try to tell him that his addictions keep him in bondage. And he don't want to see it. But again, I'm real good at preaching this shit. I'm real good at preaching it. You know?
Doing it.
I can't.
You're saying that's therapy for everybody in the chat, which is crazy.
I'm not saying I try to practice it, but I always fail.
Yeah.
I always fail because I'm weak. And you know, it's crazy. Growing up, I always thought I was strong. I always thought I was so strong. And as I get older, I realize, dude, I'm weak. I'm mentally weak. I'm so weak when it
We
comes
all are, bro.
to the simplest shit. And that's why I'm where I'm at. Because I'm mentally weak.
We
You know
all
what I
are.
mean?
Yeah, we know how weak Blaze is. You know, he talks that trash about
Bro,
being
hey,
a boxer.
listen,
Runs to Rev. Rev pushes him away like he's.
Big Cloud, listen, man.
I'd rather be comfortable with it. I'd rather be where Blaze is at, tell you the truth. I hate being uncomfortable with it and not being able to stop it. That's a terrible feeling. To be able to justify it, that's shit.
Yeah.
I wish I had that ability.
Maybe it's a Rev. It's probably a lie that I'm justifying a lie, but as long as I'm putting it in the back of my head.
You are, but as long as it's working, that's all that matters.
Your mindset, that's all.
That's all that matters. Yeah.
And personally, me on a level, real quick, depressed, not so much anymore. It's more just I dwell on shit, bro. You know, I'll just dwell and I'll think about something over and over until it breaks me down, until I have to sit myself down and be like, dude, you know what my dad told me? He told me just the other day, he said, hold this cup of water up for 10 minutes. He's like, I bet you can hold a cup of water up for 10 minutes, no problem. He's like, now hold it up for 2 hours. That shit starts getting heavy, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, put the cup down. And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't really get what he mean, but he's like, dude, he's basically saying, dude, stop holding on to it. Stop thinking about the same shit, dude. Just put it down. Just chill. Easier said than done. Nice story, Dad. Thanks a lot, but easier said than done. But you know,
that's what led me down depression.
But if you were happy all the time, that would make sense. But you're not.
No, right. I was never happy.
You're not happy. None of us are happy. Most of us.
Why though? I mean? Why is that? Unless you got fucking millions of dollars. Why is that?
I already explained that to you guys back in 2007 after my brother's funeral. I never recovered. And I found ways to mask that by either working more or gaming more. I already told you about the platinums. Yeah, I got over damn near 150 platinums, but mind you, I didn't do a lot of that shit for just the sake of just doing them. You know what I mean? I did that because I wanted to get away from shit.
Yeah,
you know,
it's a good
take my mind out of shit. But at the same time, what you said, Rev, makes sense. You lose a lot of other shit outside. You know what I mean? Because you're in a comfort zone instead of going for something else.
Right.
But
we miss those real world experiences.
Exactly. I cut off a lot of shit just to get away from that and mass pain.
It's a risk for you, Big Cloud. That's how you look at it. Like it's too risky. I don't want to get bro. No guy wants to get denied.
Like, it's the same way like dudes don't want to open up. You know what I mean? Like some people don't want to open up because of fear of rejection or bad relationships. It's shit like that. It's
dude,
like,
rejection is a mother.
Dude, it'll eat you forever, bro.
Rejection's a mother. It's nobody likes rejection, dude. And some people take it very, very personally. I feel like that's why a lot of people, primarily white dudes, I feel like that's why they shoot up schools. They feel rejected.
They're so used to getting what they want, so that they find that one that they just can't have, and they just
feel rejected.
Like, and then they see this one guy getting like, well, I'll live better than that guy. They had this mindset like, I'm better than that guy, and then they look stupid. It's like,
bro, some people will hold on to that rejection. They'll bring
the whole life.
And and then that's why some people don't approach women because like, dude, You're lucky I'm out with you guys having a beer. I can't.
Have y'all seen that in management? Dudes holding on shit like that, like, and they get like a position of power, like, and whether it be any type of job, and they try to use that shit to like mask it in a sense. Did you ever see that before?
Yeah, people say police do that, bro. Everybody does.
No, everybody does that. I see
Doesn't
that shit
matter.
in management. Yeah,
Any position of power, depending on the individual and depending on what they've been through, they're gonna treat that position in a totally different way. I got a great supervisor and I got an asshole supervisor that you could tell that he got
never
it.
had a life.
This was everything to him, that position. But yeah, guys, it was a great show, man. I don't want to keep, my thing is, Big Cloud, take a risk once in a while. Download an app, bro. Just shoot. What's the worst they can say? They say yes or no. That's it. They come over. That's it, bro. I guarantee you.
I already explained this to you, Rob, in the chat. I have not been the same mentally.
I feel you, bro.
Ever since. No, you understand. I had nightmares of me holding that side of that casket going down the stairs and thinking every day, how much time do I have before that's me?
Big Cloud.
And these guys are on the opposite side, and that might be, either my uncle, my sister. You know what I'm saying? Who else? You know what I mean? You think about shit like that on a constant basis, and it eats you alive. The reason why I don't open up. There's a reason why I didn't get on camera until you taught me to start getting on camera. But there's a reason why my persona was just literally a fucking logo. And quite frankly, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about me. I'm just saying, but I'm just saying, like, that's just.
But aren't you glad you got on camera, bro? Hasn't it opened up so many other doors for you?
It has, and at the same time, it's giving me weird vibes.
Who cares, bro? Listen, my thing is, you can't say, oh, the casket and this and that, but then you can go watch porn. But there's no, like, if you can watch porn, you can hit up a chick on the app, bro.
It's not even that, though. It's just like, I don't know. It's a different, I don't know. It's like I take my mind to a different place. Like why I escape reality type of thing. That's how I look at it.
You come up to Boston, bro. I'll take care of you.
Okay, buddy. Take up to Boston. I know it's gonna be, hey, what's up, my dundo?
Yeah, man. It sucks not being able to dive into this shit deeper than I need to be able to. Like, I'm only able to.
It's so held back. It's so annoying.
I'm able to give you guys a portion of the story, and that sucks. It really does. Yeah. There's other stuff that I could drop that would make more sense on why I think the way that I think, but for obvious reasons, But Bit, you gotta put yourself out there, man. You know what I mean?
I know.
You gotta put yourself out there.
You got to, man.
Shit.
I told you, I got rejected so many times. I got rejected so many times in high school.
Everybody has, man.
Everybody stopped me, dude. But I got rejected like.
No, I've been rejected multiple times. Like, that's not. I can handle rejection. That's not my issue. It just,
Can you handle rejection?
Yeah, been rejected multiple times.
Dude, I hate rejection. I hate it. I've always
like a lot of people let that eat away with them. Like y'all kind of go like, damn, I still remember that time she rejected me. You look at her now, you know what I mean? It's like people look at them, if they might see them, they might look them up on Facebook. I don't have that mindset. Like, I don't know.
But this is why guys message certain females.
Oh, I know.
They might want to message a nice pretty blonde with the blue eyes, but they're like, dude, I'm not even going to attempt to message that because I already know where that's going to go. This is why people pick and choose who they message, and they settle, instead of going for the 9, they settle for the 7.5 with a fat butt. That's just the truth.
7.5.
Dude, listen, when it comes to you got to listen, man.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't know how y'all let that eat away with y'all like that rejection.
Bro,
I told you about that girl that came over with my dad, the photographer, and saw my picture. I had a picture up on the mantle. Did I tell you that story?
No,
I don't think no.
It was my dad's like a photographer. He does it as a side business. She came over, she saw the picture, and she started raving about it. I know I told this story. Chat, did I tell this story? I feel like Bit, do you know this story?
No, I don't think you say anything about.
Let me just do it as quick as I can. She raved about the picture, asked if she could have the picture. She wanted the picture, and my sister said, he's standing right there, right? And she's like, yeah, I don't care. I want the picture. That's like the best picture I've ever seen. I was like, damn, this chick's sweating. A few years later, I saw her inside of a what do you call it? A department store, and she's at the register. Pretty girl. I said, "Oh, easy money right here." This sucker took a picture of me. So I walked up. I said, "Hey, what's up? You remember me?" And she's like, "Of course I remember you. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, da da da." You know, I still have that picture of you in my room. I was like, "Really?" She's like, "Yes, it's in my room. It's hanging up over my bed." I said, "That's crazy." Yeah, you know what I mean? I said, tell you what, how about I take you out to dinner?" "No, I'm good." What?
Huh?
Like I didn't say that, but like this was like money in the bank. I was like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for the offer, though." I was like, "Okay, well, I guess I'll talk to you."
Well, can you explain that?
Yeah, dude, I should have asked. I should have. What do you got, a man? What's the deal? No, just nope. I remember that shit hurt me though, because that was a sure thing. Nope,
That don't make any sense. She had to be scared or intimidated.
none. I don't know, dude.
Were you jacked at that point?
I was okay. I was okay. I had hair.
I
mean,
Bro, you got this real sternum look to you, Rev, though. You know what I mean? Like
it was super weird.
You just look like you're pissed off sometimes, bro. Just
I am pissed off all the time. I just hide it. That's what do you say? That's my secret. I'm always angry. All right, man. Let's wrap it, dude. I'm fixing to piss my pants.
God, man.
Chat. Yeah, good show, bro. Always a good show, man. Always bro. I swear, this is therapeutic for me. I need this shit, Rev. Stop being inconsistent. It's your fault.
Oh yeah.
Just Cause, just want to say what's up. All the members, thank you for being a member still. Seriously, all the dudes that stayed around, sticking with the membership, just because we disappeared for a couple of weeks, you didn't leave me. Thank you, appreciate it. All you guys showed up. I think this is the most. What do we have? 160 something. That's crazy to me, man. I appreciate that support, bro. That's what I like seeing. Big Cloud, you got anything you got to tell them?
Yeah, man, good show. Thank you for everybody came through. Broke records. You guys want to check me out? Big Cloud Gaming, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. We just interviewed Tommy Earl Jenkins from Death Stranding, aka Die Hardman, on the channel. If you guys want to check that out, that was the last show for RGT. But if you want to check that out, it's on my channel. Love to see you guys over there for RGT when we come back on the 7th. So if you guys want to come
Friday,
we'll be there Friday, 5 p.m. Blaze 4K. We got a good friend coming back, so we're gonna have a good show on the 7th for sure. Of course, you're gonna get Rev back on. We'll get him back on these shows.
I came through and donated to you.
They did. I appreciate that.
How much he donated?
Funny about Rev. So Rev is the only guy to donate, and literally his donation had instructions at the beginning. So don't read, just keep going. So I want to show support. It literally said that. It's like don't read it. Just want to show support. Good interview. Keep up the great work. You already know. It's all love.
Exactly.
And I was like, I appreciate that. And he asked a question. I asked the question. This man Rev was like, man, this dude's a good dude when I answered this question for when Tommy read it, answered this question.
But what was the question?
Was it real tears? I think he said at the end of Death Stranding.
Was he really crying?
Yeah, was he really crying?
Was he really crying in Death
Stranding?
Stranding?
The funny story about that, he actually was crying in Death Stranding, and because you would,
bro, they bring themselves to that point. They think. I remember Troy Baker was like telling me, like, yeah, I was thinking of my grandmother.
But that scene apparently messed him up because we talked about it a little bit after the show, and he still was talking about that scene. So he loved that scene. He really took himself to like a dark place to make that scene happen. So it was pretty cool.
Rev,
yo,
close it out, baby.
Dude, they know what time it is. I'll tell you what, guys, here's what you need to do for me. You need to make it to where I can quit and make a living off YouTube.
Boom.
Oh shit.
Me too, please. Me too.
I can't do it no more, man.
I appreciate
can't go
that
to this place. I walk into this place, dude. I feel like it's sucking my
Your soul is just gone. You just like you come in all cheery and just lose
20 years. And if I can quit, I can go into all kinds of details about what a freaking disgusting, poisonous, horrendous job this place is.
The way you say it must be real
videos right there, bro.
So is it real cutthroat? Was it real cutthroat, the business?
Dude, it's the worst place on earth.
Oof.
It's the worst place on earth.
That'd be 10 videos
it's got,
right there,
it's got
bro.
the worst people on earth.
So
take the worst people on earth, put them in all one place. There you go. That's where I work.
Wow.
If you can't figure that shit out, I don't know what to tell you.
Damn.
Anyway, guys, Just Cause, all the members, Max B, we'll holler at you next Wednesday. I appreciate it. Have a great New Year's. Be safe. Don't drink too much. Doses.
Later.